Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wholesomeverse Live. The first one where I guess Rhapsody's not here. I'm taking over. He's coming over in 30, 40 minutes. Here we got Wanderbot, PentaHybrid, ModdiPly. Hello, my boys. We're going to lie at each other with dice. Are you ready to lie?
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Terrible at lying.
I mean,
I'm also very bad at lying.
I think it has not that much to actually do with lying, unless maybe we're playing it wrong. But
it's not much to do with lying, except for very early on, from what I know.
It's just deception.
Yeah. I made a room in Tabletop Simulator. I put the information in the looking for more chat there, if you want to pop on in.
Gotcha.
Whoop. But how are you doing today, gentlemen?
Bit up and down. But,
I hear you.
For some personal reasons that I won't get into, but outside of that, had a as the Twitch chat calls it, a POG Tarkov raid to come into this, and I get to hang out with the gentlemen. So I guess positivity all around. What makes
a POG Tarkov run?
It's gonna be. I'll do the what are they, Cliff Notes version?
Yes.
I use that word right?
Probably.
Yeah. So
I don't know Tarkov anyway, so it's gonna be.
There's two types of players you can play in Tarkov. There's the player scav, which is basically you take control of an AI in an already ongoing match, and you're playing with house money. Anything you come out with, you can just sell and keep, and you don't risk anything. And then there's your player, your main character, who levels up, has tasks, quests, and all that kind of stuff. But I was playing as a player scav, just a random AI guy, and so I came up on a presumed big battle with a bunch of bodies, and there was a dude laying on the ground looting, and I shot him in the back of the head, and so I took all his stuff and left.
You sound like the bad guy in this scenario. Is this okay?
I mean, he killed 9 people. I only killed 1.
Okay, that's true. That's I've not run into anybody who's killed 9 people that has been a nice person. So
I have you ran into many people who've killed 9 people?
Maybe you don't know.
Mark. You don't know, actually. That's the scariest part about it. You don't know.
True.
The clerk at the Denny's that one time.
You don't know because you don't ask.
Yeah.
You never ask how the serial killers are. Like,
exactly.
I have asked before. It makes real awkward situations. Like, have you ever killed anybody? They're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't know. Just give me my burger."
Sir, this is actually a Denny's.
I'm bad at small talk. I don't.
Does Denny's have
Hello.
burgers?
Denny's has burgers, yeah.
I have not.
They're
been
really
to
bad,
Denny's
but
since like 6th grade.
Yeah.
A grand slam, you say?
Denny's is they're surprisingly okay.
Is
if I
my
remember
are
right.
you hello?
Hello, Lollash.
Yeah.
Lollash,
It is working. All right, good.
Yes.
I was confused for a second. I said hello a couple of times and everybody was just
Hello.
like not hearing me. Hello.
We were just in Denny's mode.
We were busy talking about murder in Denny's, so
Yeah.
you can pop in. We are in Tabletop Sim. The information is in the looking for more. Playing Liar's Dice first.
Is this the button?
I will be there momentarily. Where's Rhapsody?
He's going to be here. He woke up late.
Of course he did. I just got stuck doing a
It is a
Tarkov raid that lasted
50-50.
longer than I thought.
It feels like sometimes, but usually he scrapes it together in time. I guess it was just a little too late.
Tabletop simulator.
And then we will need to all make ourselves a hidden zone to hide our dice. You can, in the upper left, the third one, the zone, third button, and make yourself.
Wait, why do I have to do that?
Because I don't know how to do it for you. I'm not used to hosting this stuff.
All right.
Oh, there's
Question
no purple
is-
at this table.
If I cover your hidden zone with my hidden zone, can I hide your own dice from you?
That is a fantastic question. Oops. Apparently I can delete your hidden zone. I've never had this much power before. Huh?
That is. Oh Jesus! I wonder.
Here, wait. Put it back here. You can do it again. Draw another one in my zone. It
Okay.
does. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Nobody can see it. Okay. Oh,
I
boy.
got a zone.
All right. We're
Okay.
missing Lollash.
Yeah, I'm coming. All right. I'm
All right.
coming.
All right.
Do we add the dice?
I'm setting it
Okay.
up. How many dice is probably good for this many people? Like 5?
we have-
What is it? 5 per person usually?
Yeah, let's
5 per person.
do 5.
5 per people. Do they have a cup? I don't know how that would work in tabletops. Let's see.
You even made that.
That's the fun of Liar's
better
Dice,
believe
is
it.
shaking it around in a cup and slamming it on the table and being like, I have
Yeah.
2 3s.
Makes you feel like an actual pirate.
Rito, why are you not on Steam Friends?
That is a good
You're
question.
hiding. From me.
Yeah. Everybody else made it in without me being live or online. So what's your problem?
Well,
There you go.
does this? Yeah. Okay. So I have to like hide this. Hang on.
All right.
That's a really good password.
What's the
I know.
What's the hotkey for flipping like a group of things when you have them all selected?
F?
F.
F. Gotcha.
F.
F or flip. F's and
Flip.
Wonder your dice are naked. Oh.
Oh no! I
Yeah,
meant
I
for like
just-
rolling the dice though. That only flips
R.
them once.
F for flip,
that.
R for roll,
H for hi.
B for bye.
Damn.
How do I
That's a fun
hidden
roll that I just got.
zone hidden? Why do you guys have these like gigantic?
So we don't.
I-
so they
I-
don't slip out.
I don't have
Yeah.
space.
Yeah,
have
you
to
can
do
make
a
it. You
little-
can make it over. I mean, honestly, we won't have very much dice for long unless you unless you're one of absolute gamer style today. Does anybody here not know how to play Liar's Dice?
I do not. I've never played Liar's Dice before.
All right, I I will do.
Wonder.
I was
You've
hoping
stolen
Rhapsody
2 of
would
my
be
dice.
here because he
You're
explains it better. But oh my goodness,
Look,
you blocked him
They
in.
should not have stepped out of bounds.
Somebody's playing Minecraft right now.
The good news is it is actually pretty simple. We all roll our dice at the same time, and then we see the numbers there, and then we're gonna go around the circle. I'll say, I think between all of the dice on the table there is 5 5s, and then if we're going this direction, I think we will. Penta would say either he thinks that's true or he doesn't think that's true. If he's right and like I'm lying, I lose a dice, and if I was correct, he loses a dice. And whoever has dice
Okay.
at the end wins. It's pretty straightforward, especially after you go through it once. It's like the
But he
big
doesn't have to challenge, right? He can raise the bid.
he can also raise the bid. He can also
Yeah.
say, "Well, I think there's 6 5s." And you can either go you could either go 6 5s to increase it, or you could do 5 6s. You have to increase one of the axes.
It gets very chaotic with more than 5 people.
Yeah.
Liar's Dice is like a 5-person game. It's like the pub game in the Old West.
Well, boy, it's exciting. We got 5 people.
You
I
used
guess-
to play for horses.
For now, do we want to just since Wander hasn't played, we'll start with me, go around clockwise so that he gets a
Yeah,
full
yeah,
turn before he knows what to do. Everybody roll your dice.
That
That's
is
like
that is counterclockwise.
super anti-clockwise. Yeah.
That is anti-clockwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Rita,
mean-
Jesus.
I mean, clocks run backwards in Australia.
It's true. And I'm definitely in Australia. That's me.
You were catering to our fellow Aussies.
Absolutely. The one thing I forgot to mention, ones are wild unless somebody calls ones. Then they lose their ability to be wild. So they count for anything. So if I said like 10 5s and there were not ones called before that, it basically, I would be right as long as there's a combination of 10 5s or ones.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm going to say 6 5s.
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Roll your dice.
I thought we were rolling at the start. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
we're good.
6 5s. What do you think, Penta? What say you?
6 5s?
6 5s.
Don't do math on stream.
Don't do math live. It's dangerous.
I don't think there are 6 5s.
Everybody
You
put
are
your dice in the middle.
super
I
duper in
have.
trouble.
I really like. I
Oh
almost have
my
6 5s.
Oh my god.
There
Yeah.
definitely are.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
Penta loses one of his dice.
I'm gonna lose the 2. It's the worst one.
That's a bad one.
Yeah.
All right, so then the thing that I don't remember is who goes
Accountability.
now.
The loser of the challenge, I think, starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so Penta, go ahead. After. All right.
For this run, can you explain exactly like why? Because you said you had a bunch of 5s, but you only had 1, so I'm assuming all the ones
ones
counted
were
then?
The
Wild.
ones were
Yeah.
wild.
One's a wild.
Ones are wild.
Okay.
I think there were
Okay.
even 6-5s without the ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Easily.
I'm gonna say there are 7 3s.
7 threes.
Mhm.
Wait, was that 7? I was grabbing a beverage. Was that
7
7-3?
7
7
threes.
3s.
Threes
From
or
what?
ones. It could be threes or ones because ones weren't called to. Just for
I'm gonna
for
raise-
Wander.
I'm gonna say there are 7 4s.
Mm,
Oh.
okay.
And then Lollash either challenges that or raises it.
7 4s, you reckon?
7 4s, he says.
I'm gonna say 7 5s.
So Wander, you can either say 8 5s or 7 6s, or you can call his bluff if you don't think that there's that many between ones and.
But you can't go down.
You
numeric
cannot go
value.
down. You cannot decrease either of those
Yeah,
numbers.
Okay. So I could say there'd be like 8 5s then.
You could.
yeah.
You could.
It's like raising and checking in
Well-
poker. It's like you just maintain the bet or you can go up.
You can say. You,
Do I
can,
only have to go up by 1, or can I go up by like?
You can go
you
up by
could
3.
go up by more if you want. If you want to be
There are
spicy.
15 9s.
I'm gonna say there's 9 5s.
9 5s?
9 5s.
I-
That's
I'm
mad
sorry,
lad.
Wander. I'm gonna say no. Because I only got 1.
I got
But-
2.
9
3 here.
5s and a 1 and
1,
One,
2,
5 1s.
5, 6,
close.
7,
One.
8.
Oh,
Oh, I think he's one
I was
off.
off by 1.
1 off. That was
Ah, so you lose
spicy.
the dice.
That was
You- yeah, you
spicy.
lose one of those 5.
So
Okay.
Wander, you lose one of your 5 dice, and now you roll and then
How do
choose
I?
your bet.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just chuck it off the table.
It's
works,
gonna
right?
come back.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
They
yeah.
always come
Or
back.
it's just
Oh,
floating
well,
in
It's
space.
it's
actually
now
just
floating-
it's Lollash's dice now.
Yeah, it's just floating above Lollash.
Yeah.
So that was a good place for it.
Is my box
Or-
big enough? Can people see my dice that's outside of it partially?
I can see the one you lost.
I can, yeah.
But
I can't see
okay,
anything else.
So, small caveat, I actually thought I was misremembering things, but I just looked up the rules. As long as one of the 2 numbers goes up, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So what did we say, 7 5s? He could have said like 4 6s. The first number can
Oh.
go down as
Yes.
long as the dice number goes up.
One of them has to go up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So then now, Wander, you get to
Okay.
do the first
Big
Call.
box Wander.
big box Wander.
Let's see. I'm gonna say 5 6s.
5 6.
Are
I
you
don't
starting
think so.
us
No.
off on 6s?
I'm
Yeah?
actually gonna say.
Oh,
I'm actually. Can I do 6 5s? That's allowed, right?
Yeah.
6 5s.
Your original bet was 5 6s.
Yep.
I'm gonna go like 7 6s.
Oh my.
Mama.
Wisconsin confidence.
You know what? I'll go 8
Wisconsin?
6s.
Wisconsin. I like that.
Eight
I'll go 8
6s?
6s.
Spicy.
Lollash, it's all you.
Lollash never calls, does
Self-conscious
8.
over my box.
8 6s.
he? 8
8.
6s.
8 6s. See, you're on the. I like this. I like this direction.
I'm gonna challenge that.
Okay. I have 2.
I have 1.
I didn't challenge. It was on the action was on me, but
Wander can. I mean,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
can challenge out of turn though, right?
Oh.
Can't you?
anybody can
well,
challenge.
there
Yeah,
it is.
No, you said there were 8
Definitely.
6s, and then it was my turn, right?
4, 5,
7,
6,
8.
So then I could challenge.
9.
9.
So I was right.
What?
Wait, it was supposed to be Lolash's turn though, because he's right next.
But
to
I
him.
thought
thought
he's-
he was. Oh,
Yeah, so Moddi,
did
Moddi
Moddi
call
say
No,
A6.
he was repeating what I said.
Oh,
I
Oh.
understand where the confusion happened now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I heard him say 8 6s, and I'm like,
But yeah.
nah.
Actually, but yeah, in general, you can only challenge on your turn.
I think
Okay.
in pirate rules now, because we messed up, we all lose our horses.
Oh no.
Well, we're pirates. We
Did
don't
many
have
pirates
horses.
have horses on the boats?
Yeah.
No, only the stupid ones.
I mean, there are multiple different kinds of pirates.
It's true.
Yeah, I was just
Arabian
repeating the bet.
pirates definitely have
while I
horses and
thought about it.
camels.
I think
Yeah,
I need to
so-
just turn Lollash up. I think that's my solution.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I shouldn't be that
Blackbeard-
quiet.
Well, the
Not a
question
horse
is, who goes now?
Roll the dice.
Probably still. Or
We
are
have
we
to
just not
re-roll
counting
and-
that round as an A?
Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
let's just re-roll
because I
it.
goofed up the.
Yeah, let's
roll.
just re-roll it.
We'll do it.
Fine with that.
So I guess that means I start.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say 7 2s.
I'm gonna
Good.
say 7 6s.
No.
Why
Oh,
not?
he's going right for the jugular.
Where's that with confidence now?
No, it's 8 2s.
Wow.
8 2s. About 7 3s.
How about 8 3s?
7
company
4s.
too.
7 6s.
Sorry, Rita, you cut out there.
7
Yeah.
6s.
7 6.
I like 7 6s. And I already did. Hey, can I go back to 8 2s?
Yeah,
guess
you can.
Technically.
That way it's gonna be an endless cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's a real awkward position because I don't think there's 8 of any dice on the table right now. But if there was a dice, I mean, like I think 7 6s is the play here, but too few 6s.
7
I don't know.
6s. What do you got?
I got 8 5s.
8 5s.
Yeah,
8 5s.
it's a high chance roll. Just saying.
Damn. I
Dice
guess-
logic.
9 5s.
Oh my god.
Nope.
No. No.
Stop,
no, that's
sir.
I got
We
one.
got-
Too far.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh.
Oh. Stop, sir.
Sir, you've gone too far. Wait, how many?
That was a
how many
big
twos were
pile of nope.
there? I feel like there were
It's a
many twos.
Rhapsody joined.
It is a Rhapsody.
Yeah, he's hanging
How
out.
do we fit another hidden box?
Well, we
I
don't
actually-
until
I
one
think we
makes
have
his
to-
box not
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I think
and,
that maybe
there we
Wander
go.
can maybe make
there
a
it is.
sacrifice on his box size. Maybe.
Oh,
It's
so
okay.
we're
Rhapsody
we're
can
teaming
just
now.
squeeze
Okay.
himself in
There.
next to somebody else.
I got it covered.
I need my space for
I
my
feel-
4 dice.
I can roll a single dice in that.
Yeah.
All
It's
right. So wait, hang on. How do I create the hidden zone again?
Zone F3 or upper left. That's the third one, and the hidden zone is the
Uh-huh.
first selection there.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
All right, and then how many dice
We
does
all-
Rhapsody get is the real question, because this seems highly suspect.
Well, I mean,
Maybe tied for lowest. So
Yeah.
We
4.
got 3 people with 4. Yeah.
I was gonna say you could sit at a table, an ongoing table of liar's dice, and I think they just like, I don't know, re-roll for like who goes first, but you keep the same dice.
Well,
I
I
can't
gave
remember.
him 4.
I know there was a rule for it, but I can't remember.
So I think Moddi goes now, right?
Yep. It should be.
Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Welcome, Rhapsody. Good morning.
Hey, hey,
Good
hey.
morning, Rap.
I got good news, bad news. The good news is I got a full night's sleep. The bad news is what it was at expense of. I'm gonna put this 3 out of my area. That's not mine.
Ah,
Whoa.
What?
What?
Whoa.
What?
just
Loading. Who rewinded time?
He broke the matrix.
It might have been
Is
me.
there a way to delete dice?
I think. only
Yeah,
the
you can
whole-
hover over it and
Yeah.
press delete.
Although
I
it
don't-
is
I
actually
don't
kind of good to have your unused dice off to the side
Yeah,
so that
that's a good
people know
point.
how many you
Yeah.
have left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the dice didn't change there when we
No,
accidentally.
they
No.
maintain the roll.
Let's go with 5 3s.
I think we're 5 4s.
You-
We're going
Are we not-
anti-clockwise because Reno is bad at
Oh.
hosting.
It doesn't even.
Lollash is being mean to
though.
me, Rhapsody.
Lollash,
He's
be mean to me instead.
Hi, Rhapsody.
Hey,
It wouldn't be
buddy, how's
It wouldn't be a problem if Rhapsody showed up on time.
it going? It wouldn't. I'm usually the lightning rod for that from Lollash.
There you go.
If
Well, you
Orbital's
asked
not
me to
here.
be mean. All right.
No
so,
one was on time.
wait. Who?
Monty said what? What did you say?
5 3s.
I said 5 3s.
Wanda said 5 3.
What?
Wait, that was
No,
Monty.
What?
no. Moddy
so.
said 5 3s. Moddy
Yes.
said 5 3s, and it's my turn.
It's on you.
Yeah.
It's on you,
Right,
Mister.
right. 5 3. 6 3.
6 4s.
I'm on board with that. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go
Hmm.
with 8 4s.
Oh damn!
That's.
I'm gonna
We
go
got a new
with.
player. Add the total.
I'm gonna go with 8 5s.
9 2s.
2 9s.
8 6 7 5 309.
9 2. Oh wait, we just added another player. I should think.
Yeah, 9 2s.
That was the probability, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Did Rap sit with 4 dice or 5 dice?
4.
4.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Don't do math on stream.
I'm gonna say false. I don't think there's 9 2s.
All right.
Well,
check 'em out.
I've only
That's
got
I won't be adding any additional 2s.
I got 2 2s.
I only have
2,
one of
3,
them.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
You know. 2, you've served me wrong.
Ouch.
By 2.
Successful challenge.
You know what? I do better with 3 dice anyway.
Yeah, you got something to prove. I wish I had something to prove.
I'm glad I joined before you lost down to 3 dice. Otherwise, I would have had to have that.
Okay. Are we all rolled?
I'm rolled.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a fine uh-oh. It's a good lord uh-oh.
It's a, I'm
Got
trying to make them think I got a great roll. Uh-oh.
Yep.
We gotta do Wholesome Boys Yahtzee.
Yeah.
I just got
Oh,
1 2
go
3
for it.
4.
That lasts
yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's up?
Penta.
I'm gonna say 6 5s.
Whoa. I'm gonna say. How about 7 4s?
Okay. I could see 7 4s.
I'm gonna say 6 6s.
Mm-hmm. 8 6s.
8 6s?
Yep.
8
Okay.
6s.
And I have all of them.
Yeah? Don't do math on
Yep.
stream.
Don't do math on stream.
The rules of physics say otherwise, Rhapsody.
No, I just doubled my dice.
unless you're rolling like
Right.
12-sided dice.
So
Wait, that
rule
would
clarification.
work.
I could go back down to a 5, but I'd have to raise the other number.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
So think of it as like a 10s column and a 1s column.
Yeah. I'm gonna call that one.
Okay.
8 6s.
I have 4.
8 6.
5
Oh god.
8 9
Oh,
10
yeah,
11 12.
easily.
There's a lot.
Oh my.
Or 12.
6.
Or 12 6s.
Oh my.
4 1s. This man could have said anything he wanted.
Yeah, that was the uh-oh.
That was the Yahtzee.
I was just sitting there. You sounded very confident. I had a lot of 6s, and I'm like, I bet a lot of. I bet
Oh,
there's
dear.
more.
I got the dice land on top of another dice reroll.
No, that just
Go for it.
that means you have to add them together and say that they're that number.
42.
I'm gonna call.
All right, and now Wonder.
We? I thought Rhapsody.
Wait, who is
You
wrong?
won.
Yeah, Rhapsody was.
Oh!
Wonder. It was Wonder.
What?
Yeah,
One of us
I was
You said-
right. So it's
yeah.
Wonder.
Wait, I
Whoever
thought-
loses the challenge.
Oh,
I thought.
I
Yeah.
was just going with like returning to play order, and I was the
Oh.
last person to bet something.
That's how we were playing before. I don't know,
I
the-
thought it was whoever
We
lost
can
the challenge. So he said 8 6s, and there were a lot more than that.
No,
Yep.
that's the thing. You can undersell it. You can't oversell.
Yeah.
There has to be at least 8 6s.
Yes.
Oh,
You have to show your number on the table. It could be
Oh, yeah.
more. though.
Yeah, so Wonder, you should have one less dice if you haven't. taken
oh. See, I thought it was an exact number.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
Every
But
single
That'd be
here's the
real good.
rule.
'Cause,
When we
yeah,
get down to one person having one dice, they have the ability to call exacts. And if they call
I-
exacts on someone and there are exactly that many on the
see,
table,
no one
everyone
ever
else
told me
loses
that
a die.
one, so I thought we were just shooting for exacts all the time, and
right.
I've just been lost.
It's okay.
sorry about
Why
that.
on you
If
guys?
it was exacts, a lot of pirates would have died.
Yeah, I was figuring, but I was super confused because like it seemed like we were shooting for exacts, and every time I was off, and I was confused. Well, I'm gonna blame you guys for that one.
Yeah, this is what we kind of meant,
Really
where it's
bad.
like it's not really lying. It's just like
Yeah,
probability.
but
Mhm.
explain that first. All right, I
That's
guess
totally
it's
my
me.
fault.
Well,
I
no,
would've
it's
been the
not your
person to
fault.
explain it.
I would say
No,
that's
no, no.
that's probably Penta Retro. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not actually holding grudges. I'm gonna say, let's say 7 2s.
I like 7 2s a lot.
I'm gonna say 8 5s.
I'm gonna go 8 2s.
I'm gonna say 9 2s.
Screw it. I'm calling you out. There aren't 9 2s.
The 2s.
Lollash
not-
isn't gonna do
Still
it.
still not your turn.
Yeah,
I know.
Lollash.
What? Hang on. Are you playing so that you can only call out the person that just is before
Wait.
you?
I'm gonna look up the rules for this so I actually understand what the hell's
literally
going
pulled
on.
it up on another monitor.
Is it
and
that old of a game?
I
I
the
believe
ones
you
I've
go around
found
table.
are only the next person challenges.
Yeah, I believe you
Alright.
go around table and Myers dice.
Cool.
So we're still on 9 2s, though.
9 2s. I'm gonna go with 5 4s.
We could always house rule it so that there's
5
more
4s
banter.
from 9 2s? Hang on.
Yep.
How?
Because the 2s go up.
Yeah, but
The
the
value on the dice.
amount of dice went down.
I think
Isn't
that
that how
the
it worked?
issue is we were playing by different rules than the Rhapsody rules before
Here,
Rhapsody
yeah,
shows up.
so
Okay.
rule number 2 that I'm seeing: player may bid a higher quantity of the same face or any quantity of a higher face.
Oh,
So-
of a higher face rather than a
Mhm.
higher. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So then whose turn is
See
it?
it.
now?
It's Rhapsody's,
Uh,
and I was on what, 5 4s?
5
5
4s.
4s. Okay, I'll go with 3 6s.
It doesn't look like you can go back down though. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not
I'm not
supposed to be
seeing
able
it.
Actually, it looks like you can't go down faces, but you can go
Yeah.
down numbers when you go up
Yeah.
a face.
So once
Yeah,
you hit 6, it's basically just like.
Yeah.
I guess that's a way to
It's
prevent
go
it from
up.
just circling round and round and round and
Yeah.
round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Rhapsody, can you repeat what you had?
3 6s.
I'm gonna say 4 6s.
I'm gonna say 6 5s.
No, you can't go back down faces.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
rules
okay.
players have
Really?
showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
what the
not-
rules here are saying.
That's yeah. Okay, that is confusing because that's definitely not how we were playing in Rhapsody.
I was gonna say,
So how
I-
how
I-
what did you say? Repeat one more time.
I said 4 6s.
Okay, I'm gonna say 5 6s then. I guess.
I mean, I guess I gotta go. I'm just gonna
Oh.
challenge it because 6 6s just seems
Okay.
ridiculous.
I can understand our confusion. There are 12 variant rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point effort.
Yeah, there you go. So we have more than, right? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's more than 5 6s.
My 2s.
It's like very clicky fireworks when we all.
All right, are we still going with loser who does the thing?
It's just two.
That one
Okay.
seems like an innocuous rule, so we can kind of start however you guys want to start.
8
Yeah.
4s.
8 4s. 8 4s.
Indeed.
You've only got 2 dice. Wait a second.
Yeah, but y'all got more.
He is
Quite a
right.
call.
We'll do 6 5s.
6 6s.
7 6s.
So we can't go down in the face. That just doesn't seem
So we're just-
right.
Yeah,
and
That's
I'm trying to
that's
find a
that-
rule
that's
for it.
stupid. That doesn't make sense because then we all just have to all have 6s.
I was just, yeah. I
It
mean,
doesn't
I-
really
I-
make any sense.
I know I learned this game when I was like 5 years old, and it was always like one of the variables can go up or down.
Yeah,
as long as
my
one of
chat
them
is
does.
saying as long as one of the variables is going up or down, but you have to the number can never go. The number of dice can never go down.
Because that means like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
first person
you're
who
right.
says like if the person
That's
who
how we've
starts
been
the
playing it
betting
before.
says
No,
6,
you're right.
you can't
It's-
go anywhere.
It's there. I
Could-
see it.
Because otherwise
Trying,
the
trying
game
to
is
read the rules. Trying
Yeah.
to read the rules while we're all talking is hard.
yeah. Otherwise
Yes.
the game is basically just who has the most 6s.
So,
It's just-
hang on. Can I, based on that, can I redo my thing because no one's said after me?
I'd be okay with that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
even remember what it
well,
was.
said
I-
5
yeah, I didn't
6s.
hear what you
I'd
said.
say
You were pretty
6
quiet.
3s.
6 3s.
Can I have my 2 back?
I don't.
6
I don't
4s. Yeah.
care.
I'm not
7 4s.
I don't want that dice.
7 4s. Actions on you, Penta.
I mean, I'm 8 4s.
Yeah. Now we're back at it, but now the first number can't go down. So we're back where we were.
Wait, the first number can't go down?
No.
Yeah,
Think
the
about it,
amount
one
of
of them-
dice can't
Correct.
go down.
The amount of dice can't go down. The face
The whole
can-
thing is you're supposed to be bottlenecking people up until it's
Yes.
too large of a number for anyone to believe.
That's okay.
But didn't you say
Can I just jam those?
I guess 8
Does
5s
that
then, if
work?
those are
No.
the rules we're going with then? Okay, so first number can't go down.
I don't even know the rules
I-
anymore. I'm just saying
Okay.
numbers now.
I think I found a better set of rules. Gosh, I'm gonna keep going
Hey,
until
Rap-
I find like an actually.
I mean, we
simple
could just
version.
have Rhapsody pitch the rules again, how we've been playing it
You
every
could.
week that we've done it.
Okay.
How about Rhapsody?
gonna-
Run down the rules that we've been using every stream that we played this.
Okay, very, very quickly. We've each started with 5 dice here. You'll roll your hidden hand of dice. We all know, how the summation total goes at the very end. Effectively, we are betting how much collaboratively we have of a certain type, and then we reveal at the end when there's a challenge. You can raise by raising the amount of dice, and then you can choose any face, or you can choose a face higher than the current amount. So I can raise 5 4s to 5 5s or 5 6s, or I can raise it to 6 1s, 6 2s, 6 3s. Right? You can only go down on the face if you're going up in the number.
Yes.
So this just guarantees that you start funneling up to a certain amount that no one is going to believe that everyone has. Ones are wild until anyone has said ones or a certain amount of ones for that round, at which point it's just set at that. Or it's not set at what the person said, but they are set as ones. They are inert from then on out. When we get down to only 1 dice, when a single person has only 1 dice, you have the ability to call exacts instead of just calling pass or to raise. You can also pass once per round when you have 1 dice. But you also have the ability to call exacts if you are correct and there are exactly the amount that you called on the table. That is, the person before you says 6 3s and you say, I think there are exactly 6 3s. You're not just claiming, I think there are exactly 7
Yep.
1s or whatever. If you are correct with that, everyone else loses a dice and you gain one back.
That's
Okay,
all how I know the game.
Play proceeds from the person who has not made a bluff. So if I bluffed and then I got called out, then Wanda would start the next round because Wanda hasn't bluffed in the longest time. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I've understood the rules.
I would have to say you have to make sure you say at least in those rules because no one explained to me that it was the at least thing, and so even in your description, I'm like, wait a second, you didn't say at least.
Totally fair. People are
sucker.
using kind of like that as a shorthand. I'll say at least.
I suggest we start with a fresh set of 5 dice because we have everybody here now.
It will take a full hour to do that at this point.
Yeah, we'll just I'll take the damage.
We could do a fresh set of 4 dice. How about that? No?
Easy.
Yeah,
We can do that.
Sure.
Yeah, fresh set of
Or
4
easy.
dice. There we go.
Okay.
Everybody's
And now that we have the
playing
rules
even
nailed
playing
down,
field,
we
but
should
less
be able
dice.
to be able to- we should be able to be kind of
Okay.
happier.
Yeah.
So, shall I go
So
first?
wait, are we re-rolling this round and then starting?
Yeah,
from
let's
somewhere?
reroll.
Because I don't even know
Well,
where we were.
I still had
what
5
was
dice.
We
So...
pretend it's a new game, but we start with 4.
All right.
going. Okay.
And then,
Who's going?
Are we doing the roll for high? Or are we just like
Anyone can start. It's fine.
Okay.
yeah, Wander, go ahead. Go ahead,
7 twos.
7 twos.
Cool.
What a start. 8 twos though.
I don't think there's 8 twos.
Okay.
I've got 3 of them.
I've
I have one.
One.
I have 1.
2 here.
5, 6, 7,
1,
8,
2, 3,
9.
4,
There's
5.
9. Oh, Penta.
Man, Penta, you are not
Too much
having
with
more
confidence.
to tell you.
I'm
Twos,
just
man.
trying to speed up the process because we have accomplished nothing in 30 minutes.
What do you mean? We just started.
Buddy,
Oh, I'm starting.
Mhm.
yeah, it's now on you.
Well,
Person
sorry,
after
it should
bluff.
be Penta. Penta just called out Rito, and
Okay.
Penta hasn't
Oh.
made a bluff in ages.
Yep.
So Penta.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna start out low because if you start out high, the round's over in 2 people. So I'm gonna go with 4 twos.
6 threes.
What, do
You
do I-
skipped Moddy.
You skip Mahdi.
Do I get a turn?
Lollash.
About 6 twos.
6 threes.
There you go.
Uh huh. 6 fives. 6 fives.
6 sixes.
Uh-oh.
7 fives.
So I can go up on the dice value and low on the
Yeah.
faith.
If,
then?
if you're
Okay.
going 8, you can pick any number.
8 threes.
8 fives.
Nah. Nah.
Mhm.
Nah.
Okay.
I got
2.
3,
I got 1.
I got nothing.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
Damn,
sorry
I
about
got
that
that
one.
That seems like a knot.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah. Soundboard. Nah.
All right.
All right, Lollash.
Bowls, man. Maybe we shouldn't play Yahtzee.
3 fives.
6 fours.
6 fives.
Mhm.
7 twos.
8 twos.
Okay.
I have no idea if I rolled that one. I could have paid more attention.
I believe in you.
All right, Moddy.
You know, I'm gonna call it just because 2s have not been lucky for Penta.
Cool, cool.
I've got 1.
I have none.
1.
2.
2.
Oh no.
That doesn't look like 8.
Wait.
Where are the
1,
rest of
2,
your
3,
dice,
4,
Marty?
5. They're right here. There's 2 5s.
Well,
Sorry, Penta.
that's the twos ain't my thing. I'm a 3 guy.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ruin the ones wild. I'm gonna say there's 4 ones.
So ones are not wild anymore. Wander.
Yeah,
If you,
nope.
if you didn't catch that before.
For the whole round?
For the whole round,
Yes,
ones
sir.
are no
Yeah,
longer
all right.
wild.
Ooh.
Not at all for this round.
I'm gonna say 5 threes.
5 threes with no wilds.
6 fours.
Wait,
that's-
Rhapsody.
I'm
Oh,
still here.
it's Rhapsody. I'm sorry. I heard
I'm
Australian.
going- It's all good.
Yeah, we all sound the same to you, don't we? Huh?
Lollash
Lollash
well,
and I could not
you've
sound
mistaken
more
Moddi and
different
myself
with
several
both being
times.
Australian as well. I go 5 fours. 5 fours.
5 fours with no wilds.
Mm-hmm.
That
All right, Wonder.
5 fives.
Back. Thanks very much for the subscription, dude.
6 ones.
41 months. Jesus.
Oh no. 6 ones?
6 ones,
No.
Penta.
No 6 ones.
This may be the first call that you actually don't lose. I think.
Don't have.
I didn't
Yeah.
actually have any. I was just trying to get ones out.
Yeah.
So 4.
Oh god, there were 4 ones. I was gonna call
Yeah,
you
there
out on
were
that
4
if I was
ones.
next.
Like,
Four was low enough that I
Monty
was
pulled him
okay
out of the
with
wild pool, and I was like, I ain't going 7 twos again.
that.
All right, so
It's not
then
happening.
Rhapsody, who starts? Is it me since I failed and I haven't bluffed and I didn't call the bluff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say 5 fours.
Mm-hmm. It sounds likely.
5 fours, and wilds are back in the pool, so
There are
it's
wilds, yeah.
6 threes.
I'm gonna say there's 7 fours.
I'm gonna say there's 7 fives.
7 sixes.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna call that.
Okay.
I got 2.
I have 2 as well.
1.
4,
1,
5,
2,
6,
3,
6, exactly.
4.
7.
No, 7.
Oh,
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
all right. So I lose 1.
Rito, I like your big dice.
Thanks. It's for my viewers so they can see them.
Okay. Wanda, you're first.
5 sixes.
6 threes.
6 3.
6 threes, Penta.
Oh no. 6 fours.
Oh, 7 fours.
Big.
7 fours?
Mm-hmm.
Really? No.
Okay, I got
Ooh.
2.
I
I
got
got
2.
I don't got anything.
2, 4,
There you go,
5,
1.
6, 7, 8.
Mm. Sorry, Lollash.
Ooh.
Rip.
Yeah, these things happen. We're still all wonderful people.
Why'd you laugh, Wander?
Dang.
4 ones.
4
Ones,
ones.
no.
Ones no longer
Uh,
wild.
No longer.
okay, 4 fours.
5 fours.
5 fours, no wild. Oh, Lollash, why'd you do this to me?
Rito
I'm-
rolled all ones.
I'm gonna say. Sorry, what'd you say, Wander?
I said 5 fours.
5 fours. I'm gonna say no, but barely.
I got
Oh,
1.
Rhapsody!
Oh no, Rhapsody.
That's
Yeah.
1,
Sorry,
2,
yeah.
3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6. Yeah,
my.
Rhapsody, you
Ouch.
alone killed me. This is a personal grudge now.
Definitely don't want to
Who can account for that?
He was so confident with the force, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
got 2. That's a good sign that he has at least 2.
But this is what I've learned about Rhapsody playing this game is that he just says everything. He says it all confidently so that he can mask it when it's wrong. He always responds like that.
5 2.
I was about to say exactly that. Give him the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't worry, I know, but I'm never after you.
Is Rito now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Me too.
2 ones. Have fun, boys.
They're no longer.
How can we? You called 2 ones.
Yeah, I
Threes.
just ruined the game.
Yeah, how dare you?
Don't worry, Wander. Probably won't get to you.
Or if it does, it's
Five
deadly.
threes,
Wait.
Moddy, 5
What
threes.
did you say? 5 threes?
He said five, yeah.
I'm gonna say 6 threes.
6 threes, no wilds.
Wait,
Lollash?
so 6 threes?
Yeah.
No
With ones not
wilds?
being wild.
6 threes, no
Yeah.
wilds.
Lose a dice, Moddy.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
How many?
Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Oh, no, just one.
There were only 4.
We should have it if you're like really wrong, you just lose 2 dice.
Apparently, that is also another variant rule set for this, which is how far you are off the actual amount is the
Yeah.
amount of dice that you lose. I'm not familiar with that one personally.
Which is cruel.
You lose the dice and the horse.
That's super sudden death. Oh
Um,
gosh.
So, I'm gonna go with 3 2s.
3 4s.
Ooh.
6 6s.
Ooh.
7 5s.
I don't remember how many dice people have. Eh,
I have
no.
at least 16. Don't do math
Is
on
it
screen.
7 5s?
Yep.
8 4s?
Oh, I'm gonna say no.
Nah, I don't think so.
I got 1.
I got 2.
2.
Oh,
go
1,
on.
2, 3,
Ooh,
4,
wait.
5, 6, 7.
Seven.
Oh, it was
Not
really
quite.
close. That was a bold one. It almost panned out for you. So now Penta has superpowers.
I do. I
No.
do have a superpower.
What?
I have
So,
one dice.
Yeah. You're right.
He has 1
I don't
dice,
know
so he
where
has
the other one
superpowers.
went.
Rhapsody,
I
you want to
didn't-
explain
I
the
didn't believe
superpowers? You get at
that.
1 dice again for Wander.
Yes. So again, you now have the ability once per round to skip whilst you are on 1 dice. 1 die? 1 die. Dice? Hang on.
Die.
What's
It's
the
a
roll
die.
again? Die. Good.
It's a
While
die.
you're on 1 die,
Douse.
you have the ability to skip once per round. Sorry, while you're on 1 douse, you have the ability to skip once per round. You also have the ability to call exacts. Now, are we going to be able to call that at anyone on the table or just at Rito?
Probably just at, I mean,
Okay.
Just-
You can just call it a Rito, and that's if you think exactly the amount that Rito said exists on the table. You just say exacts. We all reveal. If you're correct, everyone else loses a die. You gain 1.
it's like
Yeah.
Savvy?
big money plays. He gets superpowers, high risk, high reward powers. But he can also skip
All right.
once around. Anybody can do that when they get to 1 dice. To
Wait,
kind
so
of
this is-
to stay alive a bit
All right.
more.
So the exacts
So it's-
only work on the person who made the initial bet?
You can call exact instead of calling yes or no to me now.
Oh, okay. So not table wide. Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
cool.
start off with a little bitty 4 3s.
4 6s.
5 4s.
6 4s.
6 6s.
Okay. Wow.
He doesn't have to skip on round
He
1.
doesn't have to
Oh, are you
skip.
calling me out?
I mean,
That's a call
That's
out.
a
if it's
call
reveal.
out.
I have 3.
I have 1.
1,
is
2, 3, 4, 5.
Almost.
Penta, you could have skipped.
Eh. I like to live dangerously.
It's the Wisconfidence. It got you again.
Eh.
All right, Moddy. You're up.
How
Moddy,
does
you're muted.
You are muted at the moment, just in case.
Oh, hey, you know what? That might be why nobody heard me call Penta.
Okay,
I-
we were
I
wondering
just
why
saw
you
flick
sneakily
your
slid them
dice
out.
and I was like, that's cold.
That was like not even saying anything. That's evil.
My bad.
Is that Rhapsody? Is there a way that Penta can look at the whole board now?
Yes, there is. Penta. Actually,
I gotta
hang
add
on,
a
you
team.
might only be able to do it as host, but you should be able to set yourself to gray team spectator,
God,
or it might be black.
I'll
team
kick that
spectator.
off though. 4 2s.
There you go, Penta. Now you can see everything, right?
5 2s.
5 4s.
6 2s.
I'm gonna say no, so that I either win or get superpowers.
None.
I've only got one.
Oops. I
Yeah.
didn't have a 2. That just shook.
3,
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't
4,
a 2 or a
5,
1.
6.
There's still 6 2s.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
6 either way.
All right, I get superpowers.
Oh no.
I was just sitting on a shit ton of 2s, and I'm like, I bet.
I was definitely gonna call it. So is it me?
Yeah.
All right. 1-1. Have fun.
Oh no.
How can we?
How about 3 2s?
How about 4 3s?
How about 5 3s?
I'm gonna call that.
Okay.
I've got none.
I have 3.
None.
I have 2.
Oh, he's also
Whoa.
got 3. That's 6 already.
Whoa.
7.
Whoa.
No, I guess I'm wrong.
Ooh, so we got 2
Wander's
people
got
on one die?
superpowers too.
No, I got 2 dice.
Oh, you got 2.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of these was X. Oops.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Same with mine over here.
yeah.
Gotcha. There we go. Just for.
All right, Wanda, you're up.
Oops.
Retro, you deleted 1 too many.
Yes. How do you?
So let's see.
There you go.
1 2 2. Rap still has all 4?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say 1 6.
I'm gonna say
Real start.
2 5s.
I'm gonna say 3 5s.
I'm going to say 4 6s.
5 3s.
6 3s.
Pass.
Oh, I'm gonna call that 6 3. There's only 4.
Damn.
Now
Alright.
you have superpowers.
Yep.
Rhapsody, there are 3 people on this table with superpowers, and then there's me and you.
Yeah.
3 and 4. No, I'm on 2 dice still. These I just had 1 extra from when we had 5. Yeah, there you go. So
You should
starting
delete
with
one of
me,
mine as well, Rita.
I'm gonna say there's 3 3s.
I'm going to say there are 4 5s.
5 4s.
Pass.
PS.
I hate you. 5 4s.
5 4s, yeah.
Six 4s.
I got to say no.
Yeah.
I got 1,
I got 3.
4, 5. Oh, there was
I
no
gotta
call
say-
there. Then I remove 1. Okay, now I have superpowers.
All right. Gotta kill the Australian superpowers over there.
Yeah, I know.
Best of luck trying.
All right.
I mean, we'll just
Collusion.
pass. It's gonna make you fight between yourself.
We can only pass once per round though, so
It's true.
Mhm.
We'll tactical pass.
that's gonna come back to bite me first.
Or you could
gonna
call
say-
exact.
I
3
could.
3s.
3 4s.
Four 4s.
Pass.
I'm passing that.
4 6s.
5 4s.
Pass.
Sorry, what was it?
5 4s.
I pass. Oh,
But five
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 fours.
fours.
5 4s, yes.
I'm gonna say no.
I have 1.
3.
1 2
It's 5.
Oh,
3,
it's
4.
exactly 5 4s.
Should have called exact. R.I.P. in peace.
No, because then I lose
Being
a
ripped.
dice.
So wait, if he's out now, does that mean it goes to? No, wait. Yours wasn't a bluff, so you start.
It just returns back to the order, so it'll go back to
Okay,
you,
never
Moddy,
mind.
because
So it's
Rita's
just
not
me
there
then.
to do it.
4 5s. We're gonna start out high.
4 6s.
There aren't 4 6s. I have 1.
I have none. There's 3. Okay. So wait. 1, 2, 6.
There were 3.
Oh, I'm just trying to count dice right now.
Wanda, I think I may have given you one of my dice there just a second.
Thank you. I have 2 dice now.
No! Thank you. Just gonna re-roll that one in particular. Good. I'll open the bids at 3 3s.
Four 3s.
Pass.
I am going to say no.
2.
4 3s.
Woo. What?
Wanda,
He still has
superpowers for
all
you
of
as
his
well.
He has all of the power right now. Oh no.
Yeah, I kept trying to call Rhapsody, and he was right every time.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take him down.
2 1s.
2 2s.
So no wilds?
2 3s.
Pass or Rooney?
Wait, what?
Oh wait, it's
Is
Moddy's turn.
Moddy's still. Yeah, he's still in.
Yeah, I'm still in. 2 3. I'll say 2 4s.
And I will still pass.
3 2s.
Hey, strike.
Pass.
I'm also gonna pass.
So it's 3 2s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call exacts.
Okay. I'm gonna ask everyone except for me to reveal first.
Oh,
That
was a 2.
Was it 2? 1s are not wild for this, right? 1s are just set.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. There are exactly that many. Everyone
right.
else loses a dice, so
So, Moddy, you and I are out.
Wow.
Lollash, you are back up 1. It
Oh
is
my
a
goodness.
pretty even split between the Aussies.
mhm.
An Australian standoff. So
Oh,
I don't
good
think
one, Lollash.
more than one of us can have the ability to see all the dice, so we just get to watch in suspense.
okay. So, Lollash, that was you calling me out, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's on you.
2 2s.
And you've got 2 dice.
I do.
2 6s.
3 3s.
There aren't 3 3s.
You have no 3.
Nope.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense.
Superpower.
I couldn't do anything with 2 6s. Like I knew you had 2 6s in hand. I'm like, okay, well I can't do anything. I'll call.
I was trying to hold on calling it long enough that you were like, well, maybe he just made that up.
On the plus side, now Lollash, you can make Rhapsody up himself.
Yeah, congratulations, you played yourself.
You cannot pass if you are the
Oh,
only
that's
one of
right.
the last 2 on the table.
Oh,
Sorry.
really? That is a new... That...
That's
Gotta
correct.
explain these
Sorry,
things,
I didn't
man.
explain it before because it wasn't really relevant. But,
I know.
All right, Raps.
okay, so wait, this starts on me as well? Wait. You called me out, didn't you? Did I call you? I called you out, so it starts on me. 1 6.
See, that's a shit call. Because now I just have to judge whether or not you're lying, right? I can't call 2 of
Mhm.
anything.
in Liar's Dice.
Well, I
Lying?
can. I am going to say that of the 3 dice you have remaining, you have rolled one of this number, or a 1. I'm going to
Mhm.
call 2 2s.
2 6s.
Can he still call exacts?
He can.
And I'm going to.
Sorry, bud.
Oh my god, your rolls have been disgusting, Rhapsody.
Yeah,
Your dice are
have
juicing.
disgustingly this whole game.
Oh my god, that roll. I can't beat that. Is like an unbeatable
Yeah,
roll.
that's
is
like in
actually-
the Pirates of the
Heads Up,
Caribbean.
It's an unbeatable roll.
It's exactly like
Mhm.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Exactly. All right.
Because the only thing I can do, right, if I don't call you on that, is I can call 3 2s, and then you can go 3 6s.
And then you either say exacts or you have a 6 in hand. Like you,
Yeah.
there is a little bit of counterplay there. But if I slow play you from the very start and I have more dice than you at the very end and a 3 in hand, it's real hard to do anything to me.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
It was a good game.
It was. So we're gonna be moving on to the mind next.
Indeed.
Are we?
Does anyone have it though? Because that is we picked it when I thought Alexa was gonna be here. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like, is it on the workshop?
yeah. Does anybody have it downloaded?
That was a-
Otherwise, I can go.
That was a pretty bullet flip.
Well, yeah, I don't have it. I can go find it real quick. Or is it something you buy?
I don't think so. Right?
No, it's just on the public workshop. I was
Yeah.
gonna set up a server, but I am also the furthest from yours, so I'm not going to do that.
Here we go. I can do it.
This is a good question in chat. Are there going to be variants in the mind also? Yes, but which variants will we be playing with? Because the mind is only a 4-player game, so we're going to have more than that.
I am dropping out for the mind.
Okay.
Ah, right. Okay.
I if you guys will have me, I'll be back for Codenames, but the mind is just I learning new games as we've discovered with rules with even just Liar's Dice. I just don't want to take the time
Totally
to
fair.
Sure.
I
break the brains trying to learn the mind.
might actually follow suit with Penna because I've been live for like
Sure.
10 hours or something.
Well, it's a 4-player
And,
game, so there you
it's
go.
a 4-player game, so that makes sense. And then I'll probably rejoin you for Codenames if you need space to make the 6th.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. We'll ping you all in looking for more.
Alrighty then.
All right.
So now that we have 4 people, I think we could
Yep.
just go with the same kind. Wait, hang on, Wanda. When you played the mind, because the mind is a game where you kind of need like eye contacts and all of those types of
Yeah.
things to actually determine the order in which things are played. So we're gonna need a verbal way to do that doesn't just amount to, you know, I have a 1 in hand, I have a 99 in hand.
Yeah, he played with
So-
Alexa and Moddy before.
Yeah, I played with Alexa, and I felt like the rules were generous, but
Yes.
like
Mhm.
fun.
Yes.
So I don't know.
It's a cooperative
but fun is
thing,
good.
so it's like if things go a little off the rails, it's not like it's at somebody's expense.
All right. So we're gonna use like a scale of a process.
I
or a
think
scale
that's
of,
the
like,
way to go.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
Yeah. So we were talking about like the from fresh to absolute sludge of fruit and some other things.
Perfect.
If that's kind of what you have in mind.
It definitely is. That's the one
Okay,
I've done
cool.
before as well.
Because I was afraid if you guys were gonna spring something harder than that, because we were on the razor's edge of losing constantly, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
boy. All right, I got new one up.
Awesome.
Same password.
I will be in a second.
There. And while you guys pop in, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick.
I think my favorite thing about this implementation of the Mind board game is both of the pixels of the background.
yeah. I think Alexa got sick of it, and no, let one of you guys be blue. I think we got sick of it and just went with the default board.
Mm-hmm.
Because oh gosh, that is
Yeah.
what is that? Is that 160p?
It's something to behold.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
because
that
that's
much.
not 320p. That's 160. Ugh.
I do remember from trying to make up the thumbnail for the last time that I did this, that this is probably the highest quality that you can find it online in.
Ouch.
I mean, it's a board game first. I totally understand that it's in that position, but at the same time, oof. All right, so while Rito is away, I think I will just quickly explain this game for the viewers who do not know it. This is The Mind. It is a game where each of us are going to have a hidden hand of cards. The amount of cards that we'll have in hand increases as the rounds go on. Then we need to play them sequentially without telling each other what cards we have in hand. Now, usually you would do this silently in person, but we obviously can't do it entirely silently because how are you going to give any eye contact or anything like that in this? So instead, we are going to be talking about things that are not numbers in a very vague kind of scale way in order to give ourselves a little bit of a hint as to who has the earliest and who has the latest cards that we can play them in the right order. If we play them in the wrong order, then we will lose a life. We also, over the course of the rounds that we ascend, we get more shurikens. Shurikens are a resource that we can spend for everyone to throw away. Is it their highest or lowest card? I think it's their lowest, right?
Yeah, I think you're working your way up to 100, but you can do it either way, but probably easier to go lowest to highest.
No, he
Cool,
means
cool.
the shurikens.
And yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
the
sorry.
shurikens will allow you to throw away your lowest. Everyone throws away their lowest card,
Yeah.
although they are an expendable resource. I think that's actually everything that we need to say here.
I think so.
Unless I missed something. Has anyone
believe so.
got anything clocked? Cool.
I think I'm the only one who
Insane.
hasn't played this, but I've watched it enough to know that it's straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is the one that I don't actually know like the dealing rules of. So, is anyone gonna go through those?
Let's see. I think just deal.
Oh yeah. How
It's a
many-
hand of
how many
cards
is it?
equal to the number of the level. So 1 card in level 1, 2
Okay.
cards in level 2. And
Easy.
we ascend levels using these cards whenever we win a round. So
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, also, this specific implementation has a little bit of a bug. Some of the cards on the back say 72, but they're just, that's the mind. It says, it's as though it's a normal card on the back that says the mind because it has a normal number on front.
Okay.
Yep.
It's weird.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do as the scales? Are we gonna do just broad scales of anything to anything based on the person who's proposing it?
We could.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we could steal some from your prior game to make it easy to set the tone. If Moddi and Wander, if you remember any, we could just steal one. Do you remember one?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, do we want to?
We could do making a sandwich. That's always like a good starting one.
Easy. Who's going first? No one?
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely not me.
not
I'm
really
on
in the
like the
sandwich
add
making
lettuce stage.
Definitely not me. It's been digested. It's like this sandwich is done, dude. It's done.
Well, so done is like 99, right? And 1 is I haven't even considered making a sandwich.
Okay,
Is that the scale?
it's in the process. It's in the process of being evacuated from me. It's not 100% done, but it's basically done.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We're
so
almost
one
we're
being-
almost there. If like it being done and evacuated is 100, I'm like almost there. Just
So
fractions.
I will just quickly say as well, when we set up the schema for the round, we should also set up what is high and what is low, because that caused confusion last time. I am currently placing the shredded lettuce atop the grilled chicken.
Ooh. So we're probably kind of close. I'm definitely on the condiment stage. If they're called the additive, shoot. What do you even
Not
describe
condiments?
the various like parts of a sandwich?
The accoutrement.
I guess, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, because you don't really call them toppings.
Sandwich accessories.
Okay.
Ooh.
I guess
trying to
follow-up question: Do you guys like if you guys put on mayo? Do you put on the mayo like as soon as you have the bread, or do you just
do.
spread mayo on top of the mess?
I do it on the
It goes
bread.
on the bread.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
get it nice and smooth.
I just
It's
know like
instead of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know like Subway or any sandwich place that I ever go to, the mayo or like the whatever the dressing is always last because they just squirt it on as opposed to spread it on the
Yeah.
bread.
They use the
So I have
bottles.
to.
Yeah, that's because of the
Fools.
squirt bottles.
Just
Yeah.
awful uneven coverage.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
No.
No,
No, we're
how
talking
how we sandwich.
making sandwiches like a normal person, not like Subway.
Okay. Okay.
They're currently getting my order wrong for the second time.
I'm slicing a tomato slice to pop atop that lettuce.
Yeah, I'm mostly done, but I'm thinking there's something else I want to put on it before I actually eat it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh
Okay.
gosh. No.
Oh, it's well. I mean that is so
That's
tough
really
to.
close,
That's
especially for round one.
I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not me. Like for round one, dealing with that is pretty. Okay,
That's tough.
we suck at this.
Yeah, that's
game.
rough.
So wait,
Well,
these are these our lives, or did we lose
yeah.
one?
We've lost one life. So.
All right,
No.
All right.
then we.
Shove those back in and redeal.
Does that work?
I think you have to flip them
Yeah,
first.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So we have to do
Okay.
one. We have to do one from one again because we didn't beat level 1 even.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay, this scale is for installing a above ground home pool in your backyard.
Oh.
Like we've all done.
Exactly.
Wow.
0 is going to be like you're considering possibly starting the idea of thinking about maybe considering possibly buying a pool. And then 99 is you're summering in it. You're atop a floaty. You're having a good time. You're sunbathing.
I feel like we should probably start establishing a midpoint here. 'Cause
Yes.
Okay.
I think with the last one, we lacked that like what is the midpoint of a sandwich? So what
Yes.
is the midpoint of a pool?
Right. Midpoint would be construction. It's finished being constructed, but it hasn't been filled in.
Okay. I'm like in this store looking at supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I am what
I've
you
gone
just
to get
said.
my keys to drive to the place to buy.
You're
Okay.
also looking at supplies, Wander?
No.
okay.
I am the pool is on the ground. There's no water in it. Maybe the filters aren't in.
Okay.
But I am solidly in the I have a pool in my backyard, but I can't swim in it, and I'm mad about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Rhapsody?
The
Where are you in all
final
this?
line of insulation that goes against the wall is just being put down at the moment before the water goes in.
I feel like
Okay.
you know more about above ground pools than I
Yeah,
do. but
I feel like
I'm just gonna go first because
Okay.
that seems easy.
Is above ground pools like a very Australian phenomenon? Like that's a
it's not.
like,
I mean, it's
not
probably.
Australian, but-
It's, you're just talking about it with such specificity that
Yeah.
that
I
you.
don't have an above ground pool.
Well,
It's
then
the
why
thing,
are
I'm
you?
just-
Okay. All right. So
Well, 'cause-
so. I'm getting supplies, and you are just putting down the insulation. You said, Wander, yours is done, but you're not
I
able to swim in it.
I'm about as like halfway through the process as you can get.
Okay. Well, based off of this, everything said, I should be next. Is this correct?
So Rhapsody, you said you're
Yep.
getting the last insulation on the wall, so your pool's down, but you don't have water in.
Yep.
So I'm probably before you.
Oh my,
my
god!
God.
What are we supposed to do with this? There's
Well,
there's
oh my
no.
Rhapsody, you did not sound like you were at the midway point. You sounded like you were almost done.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Yeah, but midway point was the pool was finished, completed, and,
We
and
did
just
set
about
that
to have
up.
water in.
We did set that up, and the ending was swimming in it and relaxing. But
Mhm.
there's
I
there's
feel
no
like-
amount of metaphors that will help you in this
That's-
situation. There's
This
nothing.
is true. All right. Well, we're
Alright, well-
cursed already.
Yeah, this
Someone
is
else's turn to throw out the scale here.
All right. Wait.
Hmm.
Rhapsody, I can. Oh wait, no, that's the 27 that we know about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
correct.
actually-
It's a
I was
bug.
like, wait a second.
Ain't
Why
a
do I know
bug.
that one?
Yeah.
No.
No. Unless Rhapsody, do you have a 27?
I do not.
Okay, then it's a
Okay.
bug. It's a bug. Pretend
Okay.
it's not.
Jeez. What would be a good one? How about we used this last time and it was kind of functional. The stages of a YouTuber's career.
Yeah.
So like, it's very starting
Twitch
is like
streamer.
watching somebody else and being like, hey, this looks fun. Midway point is, let's say, retro and or Rhapsody, and then 100 is like retiring after a long career as like a C-list internet celebrity.
If 50
Hey, Rito,
if
we've
50
got that
is
to look forward to.
yeah, if 50 is Retromation, I am Retromation in about a month. A month from now. I'm a Retromation a month in the future then.
If 50 is retro, then I'm just retro. Wait a sec.
I just started my Slay the Spire series, but no one's watching it yet.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wander, where you at?
I am me.
Okay. In theory, we
Okay.
go Rhapsody, Moddi, me, Wander. In theory.
I believe so. I'm just gonna throw down my 24.
I mean, okay, G Moddi, I'm so shocked that yours was 50.
Yeah. So weird. How about that?
Hey, we did it!
finally
We
beat
beat
level
level 1.
Woo!
Oh,
Level 2 Grant
gaming.
Shuriken.
Okay.
Yes.
Dealing 2.
Okay. So I guess my turn to propose a scale here. How about stages of grief?
Oh. Love it.
Love it.
They've got kind of like a set middle point there without having to explain anything.
I do
but
have to
still
look
should
them
work.
up again. Stages of
Okay.
It's your old Dabda.
Yeah.
Okay. Denial,
bargaining.
anger, bargaining,
depression.
depression, and acceptance.
Yep.
Dabda.
Dad.
Yeah, I mean it's entirely true, but how do you know that, Rhapsody? Like just off the top of your head?
Okay. I'll
Should
give
we
you the
be more,
reason.
like,
It's
comforting
because Ben
friends?
Schwartz was in an improv, a slightly improv, slightly scripted series called The Earliest Show that was about his character in the first episode proposing to his girlfriend live on air. She says no, and then for the rest of the 6 episodes, for the next 5 episodes rather, he goes through a stage of grief each episode. It's really good. It's really funny, and everyone should watch it. There you go.
Okay. I was just afraid that like we had to comfort you more, and we're being terrible friends.
Oh no! You should also comfort me more.
Yeah. I thought your answer was going to be a lifetime of experience. Because honestly, I'm with
I'll
you.
tell you when I get past the depression phase.
Yeah, dude, I'm still in denial. I'm doing great, gang.
I don't even have anything to be sad about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
So do you want to set the scale, Moddi? Because like there are the far ends. There's denial and acceptance, but
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because there's 5 stages, there's already kind of a middle ground. But it kind of leaves itself up to imagination as far as in between each
Yeah.
subset, how far along you are.
got it. So I'm kind of cooling off at the moment. I've just had a
no.
tantrum in a Walmart, and I've been escorted out by security. But they pat me on the shoulder and they understand something's wrong, and they're asking me what my story is. I'm just about to tell them.
Walmart's very different in Australia.
yeah, what?
There is no Walmart in Australia. I was
That's-
trying to make it local.
Yeah,
Oh.
this man's
Escorted
never
out of a
been.
Walmart by
Walmart.
loving people.
Yeah.
I was just expecting Rhapsody like flew to the U.S. just to throw a tantrum in Walmart. Like that is
Yeah.
anger supreme.
That is on my bucket list.
I mean, it's on all of ours, man. I'm. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in the same boat as Rhapsody here. To be honest, I don't think I'm first. I'm kind of
think I am.
angry. I'm still a little angry for sure.
If you divide it up, I think I am solidly at like peak denial.
Peak denial.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay,
like you might be
Like
first.
peak denial. Like you're almost gonna get
Well,
angry.
Does
Uh,
denial wax and wane? Like, is
well,
peak the middle of denial?
I'm
We're
just
asking
thinking
what number
like
it is now.
if 0 or 1 or whatever is the traumatic event, and then you kind of split it up. I have ramped up my denial. Nothing exists. Nothing happened. It's all okay, and it's not going to be okay as soon as I hit your guys' stages.
Okay.
It
Where
sounds
you
to me
at,
like
Monty?
you're first,
It
because
sounds
Sounds to me like
Okay.
I'm making some deals, but starting to realize that it doesn't mean anything.
This is such a sad scale. I love it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea in retrospect.
I think Wander, unless you are also
No.
cooling off from
My
anger.
next one is peak. Gosh, like midpoint between bargaining and depression. I'm making sad deals with whoever hurt me.
You're
like
just
the sad, lonely texts that no one ever wants to send and no one ever wants to see.
Oh man. Been
I'm
there.
just about ready to start bargaining. I'm thinking I might start bargaining as soon as I cool down.
I'm trying not to just like do the math here.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying not to just do the math.
I'm
I
so trained to do the math, I can't help it.
I know. I'm just like I'm trying to not. I really do think it's. I guess it's between me and you, Raps.
Yeah, I think
But-
it is.
So, oh jeez.
How angry are you?
Let's see. Right now I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Nobody ever checks in on old Rito McGee.
problem.
Oh boy, I'm getting close. I'm really like I'm about to start making some deals.
I think we might have. I think we might have neighbor numbers right now.
I think we're within like 5 numbers of each other.
If you think there's an allowance for 5 numbers between us, you need to go first.
Okay.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Yeah, that's past bargaining.
Wait,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that's
Yeah.
well past.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong scale. This has 7 stages. Mine has
Damn it,
7
dude.
stages.
Wait, okay, what are your stages? Because I want to see the acronym for that.
It's shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, testing, acceptance. It's Sedabta.
I think there's your first clue.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
I thought it was a silent
more
S,
left,
okay? It still works with Dabta, but I thought
Alright,
it was a
so
silent
we-
S.
New round?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright.
And then Rito, you proposed the one before that, right?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
That was
I
mine.
think it was.
Right?
No,
No,
I did
Wander.
last one, and Wander was the one before. We've
Okay.
kind of been going clockwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhapsody, go for it.
Ooh.
Rito.
I thought, okay. I think my microphone's cutting out a lot today or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with how I set up for the stream yesterday. Let's do release of an indie game.
Ooh.
From,
Okay.
let's say, thinking of the idea to having it released on Steam.
Okay.
I
So
would-
The
100 is
halfway
just
point would
going.
be like green light.
100,
Uh,
halfway would be green. Does green light? Yeah, green light doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, either
that's right.
going on what was Greenlight or maybe
Yeah.
like putting your prototype up on itch.io.
Yeah,
get
like
some
on
eyeballs.
itch.io or setting up your Kickstarter. Okay.
Yeah. I'd say Kickstarter would be a little earlier in the process. Do not
Yeah.
use the Kickstarter as the midpoint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm first. I think that I've
I've
been up on green light.
I have drawings in a notebook, like not like mediocre drawings of like, this might be fun, but the like, yeah, I actually am gonna start working on this thing, and it's like character sketches and maybe some like serious design.
Mhm.
I'm early in the process, but I'm working.
I have a semi-functional prototype, and I'm starting to realize that it has a little bit of promise. So I'm calling a couple of my friends to see if any of them are artists who want to help me replace the programmer I already put in the game.
I'm getting resources together to make a working demo prior to searching for funding.
Hmm.
I'm probably first. I'm
If you're in your
super early the
notebook, I
process.
feel like you're
Sounds-
first.
Sounds
Okay.
like-
Bam.
Okay. Was there anybody else close? I don't think so. I think
I'm not
probably-
close.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So-
Nothing's broken yet.
I'm still fairly early on. Like I'm solidly in the programming and yeah, maybe finding an artist stage. But if I sent this to somebody to play it, they would tell me to keep working, and probably do that for another year.
I'm startlingly similar.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, if we want to introduce Kickstarter back in, I would say the
Sure.
Kickstarter would come after me. Maybe.
And the midpoint is a published demo on ish.io, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is spooky.
Yeah.
Okay. What's our midpoint between idea for a game and prototype for a game? Would that be finding an artist to... Yeah, let's go with that. Finding an artist to actually, like, skin your game so it doesn't look like, terrible rectangles and horror, stand-in stock images.
Mm-hmm.
So are you before or after the stand-in stock image phase?
I would say I have an artist on board now. They are not they haven't done all of the work yet, but they've started to put in some of the backgrounds.
Okay. I think I'm before you then.
Let's see.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was...
I'm after the demo's been up, and it's been gaining some traction. And I've got multiple versions of after that.
I'm at GDC and I'm giving a talk on the successes of my game.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, your successes of your game before it's released? Like success of...
I am at GDC and I am telling people the post-mortem lessons I have learned from my successful indie game.
So he's literally... Yep, okay. I'm sending out review copies prior to the game's full release.
So wait, what is 100 then, Rhapsody? I mean, well,
If
unless
it has anything other than 100,
literally
I'm gonna be
you...
confused.
I'm pushing the edges intentionally.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, but the only issue is then it kind of redefines the scale.
Well, why don't we
Okay.
redefine the scale then?
I think it's you, Rito.
Okay, I'm pretty far off from what's here.
Do you want me to redefine? Because
Yeah.
we can add some steps and move this around so it's a little bit more specific. So
Yeah.
Sure.
midpoint, so 50,
Yeah.
is the prototype demo. Let's say midpoint between that and 100 is releasing your game, and then 100 is when Monster Train has come out and you made Slay the Spire 2 years prior. Or is it 3 years prior? I'm losing all sense of scale.
3.
But the follow-up clowns are starting to come out, and they're pretty good.
Changes where I am a bit.
Okay. Wait,
Well, yeah, that's what I figured.
So the halfway between the halfway and the 100 was which one?
Is
Full
releasing your
release.
game. Yeah, full release.
Okay. I have not I'm not full released.
Definitely you, Rito.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next one, okay. So then, if release is halfway to halfway, and the 100 is the clone, the clones are being worked on. They see the success and they're starting to work on their clones.
There are publicly available clones of my game. In fact, there are a fair few of them, but there's not yet any that have taken inspiration from my game and actually run in a different direction with it, a la your Necronator, Dead Wrong, your Monster Train, etc.
Okay, now I'm very confused. On
Yeah.
What Rhapsody has.
Yeah, I thought he would.
I redefined based on the scale that was just proposed to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's getting up there, but he's not.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty far from this one. I'm
I'm
slightly confused now if Rhapsody is later than me now, though. Because I'm pretty up there,
When he
but
was
I'm
talking
not
about
like...
GDC. It sounds like he's pretty far down the line.
I think he's after me, but I got a little confused after this last
I
one.
think he's after me by a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, otherwise, if we're scared, we can shuriken. But
I don't know if we need it at this point. We've gotten so far on this.
Okay.
I'm tentatively thinking it's Rito again, and then me, and then Raps.
I think it is too. I guess we're all really far along.
Get him, Rito.
Okay.
Whoa, that is so much further along than I thought you were.
Moddi, how do you...
I really thought...
No,
all right.
Like, if 100 is like the clones are already out and being released, I would have thought 91 would be quite a bit further along than that.
Well, 91 was they're being worked on.
Yeah.
They weren't out yet.
And
they're being worked on.
So the entire 10 is just going from the clones being worked on to the clones being released.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it was just some confusion of it being shuffled up later.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
we died.
That's our fourth life. Let's go.
No, we're not dead. Okay. Those are the
Ooh.
All right. Rhapsody, give one that's not making pools.
Okay. Fine. It's a below ground pool.
Mm.
Hang on. I am... This one's a little weird. I am the Olympics ceremony. That is from opening to the closing ceremony.
All right.
Wait, we don't know like
really,
the order of events or anything.
I don't know anything about it, but okay.
Yeah, I only watched the Olympics for the opening ceremony in curling, which is extremely limited.
Oh god. Okay. I am...
We've all played Monster Train.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how Monster Train would work into that.
I mean, yeah, without literally just saying like which ring you're in.
Exactly.
Boss,
Which
you're on Daedalus. There we go.
It's a very defined scale. You could do like how far along you are.
So was the Stages of Grief, but I messed it up, so.
That's true.
If anyone can lend a hand, I'm actually like straight up blanking on this.
Okay. How about your day? Just
Ooh.
wake up.
I've done those. I got some experience with
Sure.
those.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. So, waking up, going to bed. Let's try and keep it separate from like time of day, just because like I don't.
Yeah.
Some of us wake up at actually early, and some of us wake up at noon. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. So, I guess waking up would be 1, and going to bed would be the end. Midpoint would be... Oh, gosh.
If you celebrate lunch.
Yeah. I'm realizing we all have probably fairly different lives. This could get spooky.
Yeah.
Real messy.
We could go...
Okay.
We could talk about it in the form...
Well.
Yeah. We could talk about it in the form of what we perceive a normal life seems like.
Okay, yeah, sure.
No.
How about let's,
And we'll just
let's
show how
imagine the
out of touch we
hypothetical normal person.
Yeah. Just to show how out of touch streamers and YouTubers are.
Yeah.
Are we assuming this hypothetical person goes to work every day or just sits around the house?
Yes, they go to
Yeah.
work. They do a 9 to 5.
They have a 9 to 5.
Gotcha.
What a way to make a living.
And they have the lunch
barely
break,
getting
they have a
by.
dinner, then they hang out, maybe watch some Netflix, and then pass out and continue.
I'm clocking out for the day. At work.
Oh, wow.
At work.
Your lowest card. Okay.
I'm just about to
Clocking
my
out at work,
commute.
I'm not going to sleep.
just about to start your commute.
Clock me, Amadeus. I'm just about to start my commute.
To go to work.
I have arrived at work and I'm just starting to actually be productive after like setting up.
I'm like a smidge after lunch, and I want some coffee because that's what normal people do.
Okay, Raps is your next card.
I'm
close to
sold,
this?
fellow human.
I'm not going to say whether my next card is close to that. I'll say what it is
Or
in
just-
general, though.
Yeah.
I am purchasing a sausage roll from the vendor so that I can have lunch.
Okay, it's definitely me next then.
Wait, that 27 actually was a 27. It was bugged on my screen.
Oh,
That's
magic.
the first.
Yeah.
That's the first time it's been right.
That was weird. I was like, are you gonna flip it over? And
Yeah.
then it just floated over.
It's the first time the bug was correct. I don't know. I might be actually like, I might be on my way home from work, and I might have arrived home. I might be pulling into the driveway.
Okay, Rito's out of it for a while. Moddy, what's your next?
I'd probably come back from lunch by now, but I haven't finished my workday.
Wonder, what
I
was
think
your
I'm
first one as well?
Mine is like just after lunch, maybe getting a pot of coffee before going back. But
Okay.
like, you
I'm
know,
gonna-
the food has been consumed.
I haven't consumed my food yet, so I think it's time for me to go down.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. So I'm like on the opposite side of the scale of lunchtime. You know, you're going off to get your sausage roll, and I'm going back into work. Maybe coffee, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
I've already come back, and I'm starting to.
All right.
So nothing's wrong yet. So at this point, yeah, I've come back from lunch and I've started to.
You're
work,
the only one
but
still at work, so you can
looking-
flip and probably go.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
should have waited.
No, I think I
Okay.
am.
Okay, we're good.
I think I'm just leaving work. Apparently, I think I was right the first time. Unless anybody
Yep.
feels angry about what I'm saying.
It's just you and me at this point, and I am solidly in the like post-dinner watching Netflix stage.
Yeah. Okay. I think this one's good, but the next one is spooky.
Okay.
I'm like, I've talked to my significant other, and we've decided that we're going to make our way towards bed.
I think I'm before that. I am before that. We are still watching Netflix, and it's not like the end of the movie or the show or whatever.
Okay. It sure sounds like you.
Okay.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Woo. We did it.
Not bad.
We just
All
have to
right.
we just have to
just
have
have to
a
be
normal
level-
life.
We just
Gang,
have to pretend we are any
Mom and
other
Dad were
class.
right.
Wait, do we gain a life back for that, or do we gain a shirt?
Yep. We get a life. You can look at the levels as to see what you get.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Now I have a pitch for a scale because someone came in and saved me for that one. I have a pitch. It is the production schedule of an MCU film.
Okay.
Of a big budget kind of like
Okay.
big blockbuster superhero
No,
film.
I can hypothetically imagine how this would go.
Uh-huh. So
I-
Zero
I could
is,
try.
you know, when they do that thing and they're like, oh, phase 4, but they're on phase 1. And then phase 4 will have an untitled project with Captain America, that kind of thing. That's Zero, right? You've done nothing. You're in ultra pre-production. You've just announced a thing that you haven't yet made. The end of it is they're is it going to be red carpet? Yeah, I'm going to say it's red carpet premiere is the end.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then the midpoint is probably you've filmed all of your actors, but you haven't done any of the CG work.
The issue with this is me not knowing the order of the little intricacies in the middle. So we could broaden the scale and like include the movies out and like DVD release and stuff.
I mean, I don't know the intricacies either. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it
Sure,
would be total
I
guess.
mean-
I'd be like, I don't know if they do casting first or I don't know. I don't know what order.
Right, we can go with vagaries and extend it out to the end. So I'll go with 0 is the idea of making a movie about that. They haven't yet announced it. And then 100 is it is officially okay to spoil this film for people. It's been out long
It's
enough.
been out-
Everyone's assumed to just know.
Yeah,
It's been out,
hit
DVDs
Netflix.
released. It's hit Netflix. You can watch it for free.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
does that make 50 release night?
50 could be
Yep.
release night. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, sure. So
I-
25 would be the green screen done.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely had the idea. We have a title. We have
Mhm.
prospects for who we're going to get involved. It's definitely early along.
I'm
I'm in
have,
my second week of showing in national cinemas.
wow.
Okay. For
Uh,
your first one,
Mine
holy
are
moly.
like mine are solidly in the CG territory, and then the last one is Netflix.
I'm I'm done with most of the real people recording, but there's still like one guy off doing mocap for CGI to start production.
So it's probably Retro and then Moddy.
Yeah. Okay. I got a couple. I got a couple that are early on in the deciding
Well,
stage.
okay, I'll
so-
wait
Why don't you
for
get
to
your first
redo
one
after
down,
you
and
play.
we'll see and start screaming.
Okay.
Okay, and
You're safe?
you said 25 was green screen, right?
Yeah.
I'm pre-green screen still.
I am too. Like I said, I've done most of the actual recording and filming
okay,
of real
s-
people.
So let's say 16 is you have hired your actors and they're starting to act. You know, you got all the
Oh.
scripts done, you got all that. But you know, you're only really just starting to throw people out onto the sets, and it's mostly the small set work that you can get done using just whatever, you know, preset set pieces you have, or even just going out to like DC for, you know, a White House thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
But you haven't come up with the like elaborate crazy things. You don't have your actors in the actual green screen room
Yeah.
working.
Since this is the part I'm confused about most in the process of the, I'll say that I'm almost at green screen. Like I'm just like I'm really, boy, I'm so close to green screen until we approach.
I'm gonna guess it's Moddy next then.
I think it's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 27th.
Ooh, that's close.
23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So and then 50 was release.
Yep.
Okay.
So I might be next. Is anybody else close or no?
I'm not. The movie's been out for quite a while. I think for me it's DVD release. People are posting like their second wind of analysis videos on YouTube to coincide with the release
I've been out of
Such a good
theaters for
time.
while.
on the DVD.
Okay, so I'm probably next because I got 2. Woo! Yeah, that would have been spooky if somebody else had these, but
Yeah,
hey,
nice
convenient
rolls.
for me. All right, let me know when you guys are done because I am at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
So I'm still in the second week of the official release of the movie. It is yet to be taken down from any cinema.
I think you're before me.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're before myself as well.
Moddy, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I
Am I still before everyone?
think that I really think I'm next. I guess the DVD's coming out pretty early this time.
I will say that I'm like 2.5 weeks into the cinema release as well.
Jesus. I think we're very close to each other. Oh God. What is this? Okay. So 62 is 2 weeks and 50 is release. 2.5. Don't do math on stream. Oh my God. I'm so close. If this is 2 weeks, I feel like I'm at about 2.5 weeks too. Maybe.
Do we want to use our shuriken?
Maybe 3? Would you say maybe 3?
I was gonna say maybe less, but I think a shuriken would probably be really good.
All right,
I-
yeah, let's pop that.
it
shuriken.
sounds
Everyone
like-
go for it.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think that's probably a good idea.
I
Well,
think
that solves the ending conundrum. So
It
pop the
does.
shuriken.
Cool.
everybody.
It's popped.
Okay.
Everyone throw your
Everybody
lowest
throw
card.
their lowest.
Bam.
Yeah,
Oh,
65,
boy.
66.
So I was before you.
Yeah.
Oof. All right.
All right, Woody, we need to have
you
a
got
discussion now.
98?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Like I said, I was on Netflix.
you are on Netflix. Oh boy.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm probably just about to sign a Netflix deal. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think I was just released on Netflix.
Oh my God. Wander, you said you've been on.
Okay, so we're
You've
going
been
off
on
of
Netflix.
98 being on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I think you're first, actually. Then
Oh
Really?
my God.
I think so.
This-
Yep.
Oh
Wow. that
my
would've been
God.
Really hairy.
Ew. Thank you, Shuriken.
Yeah.
Oh, Level 4, we get nothing, but we get an extra
94,
card.
96, 98. Oh my.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Okay, 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
My
All
chat
right,
has a great scale. 1 to 100. That's very good. That's very good, chat.
Like a
You got a 12?
200.
Monty, I don't know. I think you might be first. 200 out of 100. I think you might be first.
Okay.
Going on vacation. That's a good one. Like,
Okay.
That's a pretty good. Yeah.
Where 0 is what, asking for time off work?
Zero is planning. Here, this is what This is what it says. 0 is planning the trip. 100 is on the plane home. 50 you're on vacation and enjoying
Let's
yourself.
move the scale a little bit. 100
Yeah.
100 is you've just gotten back in the door
Okay.
and your house was not broken into and you were very relieved.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Was I robbed on vacation this time?
I mean, did you bring cash?
Yeah, that's what 50 is.
I brought my Switch.
Yeah. Okay, so 50 is mid-mugging.
50 is when they broke into the Airbnb and stole my Switch.
No, I was going to say some 5-year-olds holding you up at Disneyland.
Oh my goodness. Again?
Yeah.
That's why I don't go there anymore. Happiest place on
okay.
earth for them, maybe.
So, I guess from my perspective, I have like Google Maps open and I'm trying to figure out like what countries look kind of nice. Maybe? Not even that. I'm in the like Googling good vacations maybe stage at work because I want some time off.
I'm browsing a top 10 listicle of most relaxing places you'll ever visit in your life. Number 4 will make you shit yourself.
I think I'm ahead of you on that one, but only barely.
I think I'm like, I'm getting the idea that I need time off work.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
I thought I was early, but all of this is making me think that
No,
I'm not,
I am like
I'm not in it.
I am so early in this vacation desire that maybe I'm not even looking at vacation places. I'm just thinking, gosh, I could use some time off.
Okay, I think it's
wow.
Moddy or you then.
Ooh,
Yeah.
between the two of us though. I think it might be you.
It's probably you would be kicking up more of a fuss.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, like I said, you'd be kicking up more of a fuss if you were before me, because like there's only two
Yeah.
numbers ahead of me.
Okay. So 4 was what? What was that on the scale?
4 was I need some time off work, so I'm
And
yeah,
and
hadn't
50
quite planned yet.
50 is on the vacation enjoying yourself.
Being mugged by a 5-year-old.
Being mugged by a 5-year-old, happiest place on earth. Yeah, right. Okay.
Well, so if we're
Yeah.
doing 100 being getting back in the door, wouldn't 50 be like just touched down in your vacation destination?
Oh.
Because then where does actually doing the travel take place?
No,
between
yeah,
planning
okay.
and-
So 50 is touching down.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, touching down, checking into the hotel. You haven't actually like really done anything yet.
Okay.
Because like, let's be honest here, planning a vacation honestly takes more time and effort than it should.
Yeah. I have my plans. I have my plans done. The vacation's not for a while, but I have my plans done.
Is anyone earlier on than having their plans done? Because I'm still reading this listicle in the stalls in the bathroom at work.
You're probably
It
next.
really sounds like you.
Yeah. Because like I am probably like week before vacation and I'm already checking out, but it's not time for me to hop on the plane yet.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. So I
So
guess
50 is touching down at the vacation, but you haven't started it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes. I guess I'm planning things out, but I don't have like a hotel yet. I just have like an idea of where I'm going.
Then it's probably you.
I feel like I know my hotel.
Wait, Moddy, can you repeat that?
I said I think I know where I want to go for vacation, but I don't have like a hotel or like actual itinerary done.
Okay, I think you're before me then.
Oh, it's iffy though, because the scale here is
Oh.
kind of opinion based.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it might still
I'm
be-
buying clothing that is specific to the location I have planned to go to. I have
Yeah,
not
I-
packed it though.
think it's
Wait,
me then.
do you are your plans done? Like, do you have the whole plans though, Rhapsody?
I have my plans. I've booked the time off and I've booked my plane ticket, but I'm still waiting for a decent while. I'm just doing preparation stage things now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, where were you and everything, Rito?
I said that I have my plans done, but the vacation's a ways off yet.
I think it's me, but it's gonna be close. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. In the same round and we still won it. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
My
Uh,
next one,
every-
I'm like at the airport, like I'm in the plane, about to enter the plane to go to there.
Okay.
To go to there.
Rito, to anchor me, what was your 25? What do you refer to that as?
My plans were completely done, but it was still a little bit until the vacation.
Okay. I have, I'd say about a week less to my flight than Rito had to his. I'm starting to think about the amount of luggage, the amount of weight that I have for my luggage.
I'm kind of in the packing stage.
I actually
I'm-
might have overstated mine. I think I am still probably pre-packing, actually.
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm on the plane. We're a little bit from starting our descent
Uh-oh.
into Vacationville.
Are we
boy.
one away from each other again? Monty?
It feels like it. So Rhapsody, I think.
I think it's probably me next.
Yeah. And then we'll start making. Okay, yeah, you're good. So I would say that's still like 2 weeks out or more. Like you're in the prep stage, but like you've done all the planning, you have all the tickets, but you got to go buy some sunglasses, maybe like a new hat. But you know, it's not time to think of hopping on the plane yet. So 50 is touching down. I'm like I'm still almost a little less than a week out. Like week of, I've gone into work. I leave on Friday, and it's like a Monday for me. And my boss can tell I'm already in vacation mode, so he's giving me less work to do. Hopefully,
Oh, that's nice of
or
him.
he's an asshole and he's giving me more, and I'm like panicking.
And then you do what I did and quit while you were going on vacation and say, yep, that counts as my 2 weeks. Because they suck.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So is anybody before me?
I'm not before you.
I don't.
I'm getting a little homesick.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I what was yours, Wander?
So I am. This is the Monday. I leave on a Friday. I'm starting to pack, but I also still have work to do, and I hate it.
Okay. Judging by Moddi not being even more displeased, I really do think I'm next. I guess I'm waking up and going to the airport. I think
Okay. Then I think it is you.
Yep.
And then nothing else changed for you guys, right? So I'm
Yep.
probably next. Cool.
Ooh,
This has been we've had some close numbers.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 50 is touching down. I feel like when are we touching down? In the morning? Does that like because we can set up the scale that way? Then.
It would be like noonish. I
Okay.
usually take like a 6 a.m.
Yeah.
flight, and you know it takes maybe 4 or 5 hours to get there, and then you
Okay.
kind of get there right peak middle of the day. You don't want to eat airline food, so you're like maybe I'll stop at a restaurant
Yeah.
or
You're maybe a bit
something, but you really
jet-lagged,
don't want to
too.
do anything major.
I-
Maybe hang out at the pool in the evening.
I think I'm turning in for the night, going to sleep on my first day there.
I'm like day 2 when it's like peak vacation mode and I feel real good, like as close to nice as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Is nobody else is on the
I think
first
it's-
day?
I think it's you, Rito.
Nobody else is on the first day. Oh, I don't know about this. No anger?
No.
No anger.
So I'm midday the next day.
I am.
Anybody else?
I'm like, it's the night before I'm going to leave.
Okay.
I'm a couple days in, but definitely not like the first 3.
Still
Okay.
feeling homesick.
Oh,
Wait,
I
what
think
is
it's
that?
me next. Yeah, if you're not close, Raps, then it's definitely me.
Oh, homesick.
Another 2 off.
Okay, and that was.
Okay.
I was trying to make
And-
allusions to as close to nice as possible.
I was
Yeah.
thinking. Okay, so wait, what was your opinion on that one, Moddi? To ground it.
Mine was I was in my first like week, but I'd definitely been there for a couple days already.
Okay,
I've
it,
s- yeah.
it might be the morning of the day before I leave, like if that's
I-
what we're going off of.
I
I'm-
am like day 3, day 4, still kind
How
of.
long?
In
How long is the
mode, but-
vacation?
A
week?
Because
Yeah.
Moddi's been there for 2 weeks now. So day 3, day 4 is...
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's say this is one hell of a vacation.
yeah.
Give us
What a
time
vacation!
scale.
Hmm.
I've never
Wait,
taken
I didn't
2
say
weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Did you not?
Well,
I didn't
No,
think.
it's-
I didn't think I heard that.
Oh,
well-
sorry. I must have missaid.
let's scale it. Let's make this vacation long. Then you needed some time off.
Yeah.
So it's 2 weeks off. This is the
You
point
needed approximately
where...
31 days off. So whereabouts you...
So 100 is getting back. Scale
Yes.
that. Okay. So I'm solidly like getting towards the middle of the vacation. I'm not quite homesick, but I'm definitely like kind of I'm vacation tired, where it's like I need a vacation
Yeah.
from the vacation because I've been doing so much.
Yeah,
And I kind of want to just like check out for a while,
it's like
or
the,
maybe just go home.
it's like the day when I was in Italy and I just played Hearthstone on the iPad.
I have done that.
I think I'm after you. I think I'm after you.
Okay.
I don't know about
So,
Rhapsody.
Wanda, quick question. The Moddi's one that's currently on the board, where would that be in your scale at the moment?
That's like day 4.
Day 4.
And
And,
I'm like-
you're not getting homesick yet, but you have done a fair bit
I'm
of
like day
adventuring.
5 or 6.
Hmm.
I think I'm like end of week 1.
Of how many
Okay,
weeks? Was it 2?
Oh, is it 2 weeks?
How many weeks is it? And
Yeah.
when you say end of first week, how many weeks is it? What's a vacation?
Maybe
4 weeks.
4
here.
weeks.
Why don't we scale this back down? This is a week-long vacation. I am like day 5 out of 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
probably
So wait,
you
it's
and
1
I
week
think
vacation. You've got 2 days until you come home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm before you.
Yep.
Yep.
Barely.
Oh my god.
Baby.
Woo!
Not even
That was
Baby.
that was close.
Yeah.
We got it though.
Okay.
We got it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is actually the furthest I think we've like ever gotten on a stream.
Yeah.
And we sucked in the beginning. We failed on level
Yeah.
1, but we've done well
We
now.
lost like all of our lives on level 1.
What is, guys? Are we okay?
I surprisingly.
Clearly we're ultra okay.
Gamesters.
We
just
we're
needed
gonna
a
have to figure
challenge.
out. We're gonna have to figure out based on this when we're gonna swap to Codenames though, because like I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be when
I thought we were
lost,
gonna
but-
die.
Wait, we're already on 5? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the
Mhm.
farthest we've ever been on stream.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I
How
think-
about we just go for hardest prompts and just kind of shoot ourselves in the foot?
Mm,
Okay.
What are some good ones? Okay.
Moddi, have
here's
you
the-
played Atomicrops?
I
Oh.
don't believe I have.
mm.
Do you want?
Let's see. I'm looking
That
through
would
my
definitely
chat.
Make the scale difficult.
Strength of bad guys in a video game. That's
Okay.
pretty,
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Sure. So
As far
0
as,
is just
RPG type or like difficulty selector.
I think like where they would rank like level 1 goblin versus you're actually fighting Earth and in
Yeah,
like a human
you're-
form.
yeah. Like a planet has grown limbs
Yeah.
and is clobbering you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm digging this.
It's a fun one, and we're probably gonna lose, so it's a win-win.
Okay, so I am solidly in the like forest critter that I guess has an attack, but like
The squirrel has
cannot
surprisingly sharp teeth.
yeah, like technically it will do 1 damage to you,
But
maybe.
you're not sure?
but only like if you're just starting.
But not if you're wearing the right armor, it won't even.
If you
Okay.
have even clothes on, I am probably not dangerous.
I'm like
I
I'm
am.
like a bandit. I think I'm like a bandit. I got, it's competent enough.
I think I'm like a half step above Raps. Like
Above me.
forest enemy for sure. Above as in like higher.
No, but that was
enemy-
Wonder.
That was Wonder.
Yeah, that was me.
Wonder. How did I get you two confused? Wait a second.
good,
Anyways,
it happened.
like a half step above that. So like definitely forest enemy that you're just grinding to get to the first town.
Okay. I am one of the summons in the final boss fight.
For your
Damn.
lowest part of
Not the
five.
final
Not-
boss itself, but I'm one of the creeps that it summons in a wave.
Okay.
Damn.
A lot of
All right.
the times the creeps in the final boss are equivalent to like first level bosses.
Yeah.
But
Rito,
if
you
you
didn't
skip
have
them.
anything.
Yeah, I'm like a bandit.
Sure.
What was 9? Did you have something for it, or are you just saying it's?
No, I was just like a half step above Wander, where it's a
Okay.
forest thing, but you're just grinding it to get to the first like
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like the
basic pig.
angry pig.
the angry boar.
Yeah.
Pig that has been
What,
corrupted
did
by
we
the
set
bad.
a halfway?
Halfway.
No, we haven't.
Oh,
Halfway is what's a good halfway monster? Like your very first dragon, but like kind of the wingless variety that's not intelligent. It's just kind of
yeah.
like the big-ish boss that like would
You-
kill pretty much a whole town, but isn't like world destroyer.
The one you're gonna find out later was just a baby of a more different dragon.
Yeah. So I am like early mob boss, goblin chief, ogre kind of territory,
Mm-hmm.
and then a whole lot of dragons.
I'm
oh
like-
no, we got so many high.
This is
cards.
nasty. The
I
delta of
think-
my cards is not that big. It feels like. I don't know.
I think I'm like a highish level mob boss, like maybe a bandit king, but not quite.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's totally abstract, but if that's correct, then I would go before you. Is anybody?
Just
I'm
go
like-
for
I'm
it.
like
I
a
mean,
ruffian.
we're- Okay. Yep. So
Okay.
I am like the ruffian leader.
You're the ruffian that has the bigger shoulder guards. And the mask.
I am the
Ruffian, the
recolored
ruffian.
version of the ruffian, like
Yeah.
1 or 2 levels later.
Right. I'm
But,
a
like,
human alchemist who you found in a cave by himself. I have all the foibles of being human, but I know alchemy. And I know real good alchemy.
So I'm pretty close to this. Start screaming if I'm wrong.
No.
No?
So wait, what was 29?
Okay.
Chief boss chief?
Yeah, it's like goblin
because-
chief, bandit leader. Not like anybody terribly threatening, but like kind of
Yeah.
maybe second boss in the game, third boss in the game out of however many.
Yeah, I think I'm using magic too. I think I'm a formidable foe, but I'm still like super mortal. like
I think it's just.
Mm.
I think I am bandit chieftain, but just like that one dude that's always 3 times the size of a normal human being.
Yeah. Okay.
it seems it might be you. I don't
Probably
know.
Moddy.
We're all pretty close.
This is all really. Ah!
Oh,
How do you do it? How do you do it? Wait. So what? So okay. So we just lose a life, and we start. Over.
Yeah.
Yes, we lose a life,
We
and then
re-roll
we
again.
restart the round.
It was a fun scale.
I
But
was
I knew it was gonna
55,
be rough.
59, and 52. I was gonna be real scared if anybody. Oh gosh, yeah, retro. We would have had some
Yeah,
problems.
that's what I was saying. My delta was pretty small. Oh boy. Okay,
there
I'm gonna
like a-
turn off
oh,
One
there we
Winged
go.
Angel.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I guess I could just leave it on. It's pretty fitting for this
Do
game
we
in
want to
general.
do the same scale again? Because
Sure.
we didn't get too far in.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh
boy.
boy.
So
Oh, boy.
I have 2 gore tusks, and you are hunting their livers.
Mhm.
I'm once again using magic. I am a human using magic. I'm formidable.
I'm like the biggest goblin in the goblin encampment that you fight outside the second town.
Does anyone have a forest
Third
critter?
town.
Any forest critter at all? Anyone? Angry
Nope.
squirrels? Oh man.
I am like post forest critter, and I'm something you actually have to be somewhat worried about if you're just using a cypress stick.
Okay.
Moddi?
No, I'm nowhere near there. I'm
Okay, I'm a just.
Okay.
We good? All right.
I'm good. I'm still
Good.
good.
All right.
You got any
And then
more,
I'm
please?
gonna be honest.
Oh.
I'm gonna be full disclosure. I have my like bandit boss again. He just showed back up.
Okay,
He doesn't want to leave me.
you're before me.
Before me as well.
I don't know if that's before me.
I
I don't remember what the banded boss was. Oh. I don't remember what the bandit boss was, but I think I might be next.
okay. Go for it.
'Cause it's like a goblin boss.
Yeah, that you're probably.
Yeah, if you're still in
next.
goblin territory, I
Yeah.
feel like you're next.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's my bandit
Okay,
boss
cool.
again.
So that's the bandit
All right.
boss. I'm a formidable magic user, but still very mortal.
Mhm.
I'm definitely within this realm, but
my next 2 are post dragon. So
my
I'm a
next.
bad witch.
I've got some that are very close together. We're talking like low-level necromancer at the end of a dungeon that starts you on the quest to go fight an actual undead legion. So not like
God.
not like the big guy, but definitely like raising zombies and skeletons to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough. I think we're pretty
there's no
close.
peeking.
Yeah, I think you and I are really close, Rito.
What was yours?
I am a bad witcher. I'm an evil witcher.
You're okay. What kind of spells do you know? What do you like?
I've only got like 2 levels in Ard, and I have nothing else right now. I'm formidable though. I'm still enhanced with mutagenic strength.
This sucks, but I think you're next. But boy, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. So wait, tell me about your magician. Tell me about your magic user. What are they up to? What have they done
If
recently? What's their
29 is the mob boss, I'd say I was about to say my number. I would say he's this many years old. I think he's he's spooky. He's spooky. He's tough. He's for some reason he's bigger. His robe seems like it's been through some hardship. He's definitely taken down some less experienced travelers. If 50 is a dragon, he's definitely not quite there. He's got some good spells. He got some big fire, man. Big fire.
I think it's you next because a witcher puts up a pretty good fight against the dragon. Like a non-sentient kind of like the
Okay.
lame dragon.
Okay. I don't feel great about this, but I think it's kind of. Go ahead.
Yep. No, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if your witcher's fighting against the dragon, then maybe I'm slightly under that.
Okay, you're welcome to go, Moddi.
And I've got okay. I would say if nobody knows that they're going next, it's still me.
Hold off. We need to have a discussion. So what was that 43 you just put down?
That was like end dungeon, like low level necromancer before fighting like an actual necromancer raising a full army.
Okay,
So we're
I'm a
talking, like,
room that
somebody
happens after that with 2 of the necromancers that you just played, the 43s. But they're
I think
separated, so you can fight them.
the fact that you haven't played your card yet means it's still me. Cause
Oh dear
yep, there
God.
it is.
I'm post dragon still, but is anyone
yeah,
is anyone a kind of young dragon?
I am post-dragon.
I'm a very young dragon.
A very young dragon. I think you're before me.
I would say I'm about 4 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think you're definitely before me. I don't know why I know that, but I think you're before me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That
Okay.
helps.
Okay. Is 55? What would you say 55 is, Rhapsody? Not a 5-year-old dragon.
Okay, I would say 55 is
The question is,
a
when does it
dragon
stop
that
being a dragon?
outside of village. It has hunted down, it has killed 2 parties that have tried to come in and kill it after it had taken so many goats from the village.
Yeah, but it's not smart. How about let's just start our new midpoint? What's the midpoint between dumb dragon and planet punching you? Probably like regular end boss, like just your standard like Dark Lord kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay, so between 50 dragon, I got like 75 Dark Lord.
Low level dragon, 75 Dark Lord, and 100 is literally just a fist
It
coming
is-
out of the ground. straight
Yes,
underneath.
you don't think that there's a way to damage it. You're pretty sure the devs made a mistake.
Yeah. It's the secret boss that like getting there took as long as the regular game, and like it eats end bosses for breakfast.
I think I have like, okay, 75 being Dark.
So I'm actually pretty close to this whole intelligent, adventure eating dragon.
I'm pretty close too. Mine might be like that fabled like anti-hero has slayed the dragons, and he's done quite a few. He's in, but now he's gone bad. I don't know that this exists, but he's a little bit scarier than a dragon.
Okay.
I think. Oh man, I'm like the wyvern that the Dark Lord would like ride on.
Okay. I think I'm
I'm-
next.
I'm
This is
Sauron in Shadow of Mordor.
I haven't.
Is he the end
Shadow
boss?
of Mordor.
Yes,
I forgot
he's
about
the
that
Dark
boss fight.
Lord of
That boss
Mordor.
fight
Oh,
pissed
gee.
me off.
Oh gee.
Yeah, that boss fight was awful. It was like a real bad way to cap out that game. Great game though.
Okay.
I think we've got some close numbers.
I think we
I
have some
think I'm
really
next.
close numbers.
I could be wrong. Okay. So 55 is an intelligent dragon that kills things, and 75 is end boss. I'm like,
I think we're really tight.
yeah.
I think we should expect to lose this one, and
Yeah,
it seems
that's
like
fine.
Do we
maybe
have-
you.
Do we actually have a shuriken right now?
We do. We have 2.
Oh, Do it?
Shuriken us.
sure,
Yeah.
Ken.
I mean, this is our last round, one way or
Sure.
another.
Okay, so we removed the
Throw
lowest.
away my-
Yeah.
Yeah.
lowest.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good save. Okay.
Okay.
So
So we're just gonna. Oh. Okay.
So I've
81 was Sauron. Is that was your card, Rhapsody?
yeah.
81
Sauron,
was
the
Sauron.
end boss of Shadow of Mordor.
75 is
Exactly
like,
6 more dangerous than the normal end boss.
So I've got like the guy that was immediately after the end boss that was the real end boss, but like he's not
Yeah.
actually that
Wait.
much stronger.
Is this our stack?
Mhm.
I'm confused by all the
No,
cards right now.
Here,
Which one's this?
I'll stack it up.
Well, we can't.
I'm gonna-
we can't stack some of these in case somebody's ahead of.
Yeah,
us.
so I'll
Yeah,
just
that's-
I'll just stack these over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
we're still
can't
on
we
this
can't
side.
necessarily assume that
I'm-
the highest one is.
So, do we have anybody sub last boss?
I'm scarier than Sauron.
I'm sub last boss. I've got one that's like
Then
seriously.
go for it.
Still,
It's you,
still
because
his
I'm post
mount.
last boss. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything within that deviation or no?
Uh,
I'm post last boss. I'm post Sauron.
I
am.
would say
I'm.
I'm like the extra phase you didn't know Sauron had.
Okay, so you're post
It
this.
sounds like.
Okay,
It
so I'm
sounds like
next.
you. Oh wait.
Because I'm below Sauron.
Oh, you're below Sauron. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't. God, that's
So I'm
confusing me.
guessing it's still me. Because
Yeah,
I'm like,
if you're
again,
just
I'm
the
like
if you're the extra phase he has, I would say so.
Okay.
'Cause
And
that's-
then that means we win.
I don't know, gang. How do I count?
If you put out the wrong card there, we would have been.
we would have had to have a conversation
Uh,
about your
Oh,
your
God.
skills.
oh, oh boy!
Great. Papa
Just got
Shuriken.
nothing like that.
Wow!
Wow. Did we actually make it to 6?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god!
Wait, did we get a life back, or are we supposed to only have one of these right now?
We got life back.
Oh my
gosh.
god! Oh no!
Oh no.
We weren't supposed
How
to.
did we
be
make this
good.
work?
I don't know.
Do we?
Because we
We're actually on
stunk
level-
so much on level 1.
Wait, is
Now-
level 5? Oh, level 6. Oh, how many are there? Do you just
And
Oh,
go until you play
jeez.
literally every card in a 100-card deck?
Yeah, I
There's
think
10.
so. Oh my god. Oh, wait, it's 10?
Oh my. Oh. boy.
So I have one that I want to pitch. I recognize that it is a little mean, so I'm not actually pitching it as an idea, but I think it would actually be pretty functional. And that is pitching games on what you assume, not know, their Metacritic score to be.
Oh
Or what
god.
a fair Metacritic would be. I know that's so subjective, but it's a fun scale.
It's
I
a,
think.
it's a, no, yeah. It has a lot of opinions. So it's
Oh,
really,
I like that.
I like it. It's probably
with
going to
that?
lose because of
Super
so many
subjective.
opinions. I like it. It's fine. If we lose, then we play Codenames. So I have no problem.
Okay.
with it.
Works
Are
for
we
me.
talking Metacritic from the critics' point of view or Metacritic from the community?
Here I'm using Metacritic as a stand-in for like
What
as
it
far
should
as you
be.
can get to an
Gotcha.
objective value.
Yeah. So
I-
Kind of
let's
thing.
What?
let's say
So
Go ahead.
low to high?
yeah.
Low to high, yes.
What's the middle?
So
50? 50 score?
I'm gonna say I have Kane and Lynch Dog Days.
I do not know that game.
Here
I have
let's-
shovelware. This is bad. It was made just to prey on parents buying it for the kids, but even the parents know it's bad.
I feel like this scale is just gonna murder us right
Oh,
now.
totally.
It's fine. That's the
Let's do
that's
it,
the
let's
point.
do it.
We're
I've got a game that somebody accidentally downloaded and decided to write a review on because it was that bad.
Oh, I mean,
I think I'm solidly sitting on the Big Rigs off-road racing or whatever it's called, where it's like it's playable, but it's just trash.
You're a winner.
I feel like I'm
Yeah,
I'm
go for it.
first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because the spread between the numbers is so small now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
I like this scale though. This is a good scale.
it's a good scale. It's probably gonna fail, and I don't care because it's fun.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Mr. Big Rigs over there.
Is anybody else even within range? Because like Big Rigs was playable. Like you could play it. It was functional. You could maybe have fun with it if you were very drunk.
I think my next one is Pets Cats 2, the one that is secretly about a cat wizard and actually is a playable game, and some
Is this
people
a
probably
thing?
like it. Yes, it's so bad it's good, but it's actually still bad. But it is functional,
Okay.
and some people would enjoy it. Fully playable. There are bugs, but it's
'Cause
not good.
I'm saying
playing
like
Dog's Life on release on the PS2. It's the game where you go around as a dog and you have the ability to smell smells, fart, poop, and then eat the poop. It's that kind of game. Mhm.
I feel like that's before mine, but not by much.
It was playable, and people speedrun Dog's Life now.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched them. They're not
I-
fun.
Okay, so wait, where did we set the 50 as? Like a game that's just kind of roundly average, like doesn't
average.
have a
Yeah,
hardcore
I think it's
fan
just
base, but it's still...
it's hard to set a 50 because it's so subjective. It's what
Uh-huh.
a game that you in your head would call a 5 out of 10 game.
What is the
Yeah.
most bland game we've collectively played?
Just the most the most okay game. I don't see. This
Yeah.
is the issue. I can tell you bad games. I can tell you good games. I can't tell you okay games because they escape my memory.
You just
Yeah.
forget them.
I would say like a 5 out of 10 would maybe be like it's like a movie tie-in game that is pretty good, but it's still like it doesn't quite reach the heights of a game you would probably want to keep playing. I
Oh.
don't know.
All right, I'm gonna pitch one. It's it's a FPS that was out on PC.
Oh.
I think 8 years ago. Singularity.
Ooh,
If anyone
yeah,
remembers
that's a
that.
good. That's good. That's good. 5 out of 10. I've got Singularity.
It's good,
But I got
like,
one
I actually
before that.
enjoyed it.
I got
Really, really more than I probably should.
Little bit off tangent. I just realized that these cards are actually a picture of actual real life cards, and some of them have white borders because the table was showing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's neat. Anyways, I think I've still got some pretty bad games that are like barely playable, but bugs make people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
I
is
feel
mine is playable. Okay. What's our further midpoint between?
Between 0 and 50.
Yeah.
Like a 25.
I would say I'd say 25 would be like it is playable, but people don't like it at all.
How about Earthworm Jim 3D?
Okay.
For 25, because like no one liked that game, but it was playable, I guess.
I've got Earthworm Jim 2D. Then
I have.
if that's
No,
true.
you can't say that because the Earthworm Jim
I know.
2D game actually has quite a bit of a following.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was making a joke.
So I've got like Superman 64.
Ooh, you got a 64. I think Superman 64 is before me.
Okay. And Moddi?
Think it might be as well.
Because like I'm pretty close to Earthworm Jim 3D, but I'm worse. And
Same.
I think.
It's
between you two.
You're
then.
you two are before me.
Okay. So I'm pretty close. Like I am.
Disastrously close to that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No! Rhapsody!
No, Rhapsody!
I told you I was close!
He did. He did.
You got it in there before him.
Yeah, maybe I was
Yeah,
quick.
actually.
I was quicker.
Yeah.
I was quicker.
Like that worked.
Great.
Okay.
I'm not
In that case,
Fast fingers.
Nobody's jumping right now, right?
Fastest hands
Yeah.
in the West.
Okay.
Wait, it's a 27 again.
Yeah.
Hey, that was
Okay.
27 in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 50 was our Singularity. I got like Singularity and the Singularity Beta.
I'm before. Wait, I'm before that. Oh god. What is a game that is universally agreed to be not good but is totally playable? I don't know. I feel
Minesweeper?
like
I'm
no.
Probably
Minesweeper's very no. I mean, Minesweeper's pretty not great. Demon Crawl.
Yeah.
You are
Demon
biased
Crawl.
because you're a Demon Crawl fan.
Yeah, Demon Crawl is
Okay.
good. Minesweeper is a terrible game.
Demon Crawl's
Completely
okay.
different.
my next is probably like a knockoff of a major title. So like the mechanics are all there, but it's very clearly a knockoff, so people don't rate it well.
So you have the Culling 2.
Let's see. I could be next. 27 is what? That was. Well, we didn't. I don't think we said it because I think it was
No,
25
because
was
we all
Earthworm
had
Jim 3D, and then we all
ones
just threw them out. I feel like mine is just like a really forgettable, bad first-person shooter that totally functions, but like it's nobody, even people who liked it when it came out, probably forgot.
You've probably
about
got Turok.
Yeah,
Was it
that's
Turok
Singularity.
Evolution?
it. Yeah, okay, I guess. I don't know. I've not played that game, so I don't know.
That's just exactly the vibe of it.
Well, it's definitely quite worse than 50. It's worse than 50 for sure. I feel like I'm within the realm. If nobody else is like fighting right now, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
But I find it hard to believe I'm next, but it could be.
I got a lot of high cards.
Nobody's fighting
it's
it.
iffy. I'm the only one that's iffy on it, but I don't think I want to fight you on this. I think we're close, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yup.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
Okay. Is
Okay.
anybody else jumping at the chance?
I'm
right
not
now?
jumping.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
I
still
think
sitting.
it's probably me with my like knockoff that's clearly a knockoff, but still did most things right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So
Mm.
does anybody else have anything between now and Singularity?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Because I've got Singularity like sitting on my shelf, and
Okay.
I've got like Singularity's beta or maybe like Shadowrun, the competitive FPS.
So the beta would be worse if I'm reading
Yeah.
correct. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's missing some sprites. The textures are worse. This is like the E3 demo right before launch, but like there's still some bugs in there, but it's Singularity in essence.
Okay, if Singularity fully patched is 50, then I'm Singularity. I've been out for a little bit. A couple of the bugs have been patched out.
Okay, so I am before you then.
I believe so.
Okay, so there's one. Don't do anything. No. Oh, no. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Anybody else between
Yeah.
now and actual Singularity? Or
Now,
okay.
Nope.
This is why I was panicking, because I was just like,
My next
okay.
game is it's almost nice.
Mine,
yeah.
I'm
What is our
Ah.
What is the nice game? Bumbo?
69 for Bumbo. I feel like I just
69.
69's for Bumbo in chat, please. I I don't know. I'd probably put that like a 60 for me, but unfortunately, unless they fix a lot of problems.
I was just.
I think I'm like No Man's Sky on release. Remove all the hype, remove all of that. Although you can keep some of the disappointment about the hype, but
I
like,
am biased in
I'm
that one.
that
I
way.
actually liked that one a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people did. I just think it was like a mismatch between what people were expecting and what they got.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
If you didn't follow the production and all the things they promised, it was still very likable when it came out.
Mhm.
But if you got hyped up for multiplayer and like jumping to 600 different planets at the start, yeah, it was not there.
Yeah, I'm the balance of user reviews and critic reviews for it on release.
So what did we determine was our nice game? Because Bumbo was kind of thrown out.
We could say it's Bumbo.
Here. Okay. Or do we want to use No Man's Sky actually for our nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're using No
Okay.
Man's Sky on release as our nice.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm beta No Man's Sky. I'm basically nice. I'm basically.
If no one's jumping at this right now, I think I put down.
I think
Okay.
Okay.
it seems like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm almost
I-
nice. I'm out.
I'm getting close, but I think I'm before you, Rito.
I would assume it. I think I'm being obvious with mine, so I think you would know.
Okay.
Is anyone?
Oh.
Oh.
well.
It's hard to. It's within 2 though.
And
Yeah.
so what are we doing at this point? Because we might we have the ability to do the last one, but then Codenames is a little short.
I feel like we've gotten more than far enough to feel proud of what we did.
Yeah. We did way better
hit
than
all
we
of
ever
those.
would have expected.
I did have the legendary 100 as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It seems like.
Ooh, yeah. This would have hurt if we had to start arguing what are like
yeah.
cripes. Yeah.
Oh, and 99 to 100. I
It
mean, I
seems-
guess this is way easier than 98 to 99.
Yeah, 100 is
Moddi-
real easy because
Yeah.
you could just be like, there's literally
Yeah. By
no
the
game
way,
better than me.
it's
Yeah.
not me.
Lollash
I had-
says
Moddi,
he's
what is-
in
gonna
what
bed
is
say-
your
now,
100?
but
I was gonna say No Man's Sky by DLC 2 and then No Man's Sky by DLC 3,
Uh-huh.
where it's just slowly climbing, but still isn't like blocked.
Which would
Yeah,
be
this
your 100
probably
though?
would have gotten us no matter what.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what my 100 would be.
Seems like
I don't think I've ever played a pure 100 game yet.
maybe.
Yeah. I don't think I have either.
Lollash says he is now comfy in bed, but we could yell at him if we wanted him to play. It's basically if Penta's here, but he's muted. I think he's probably watching the stream.
Yep. Only if we have an uneven number of people will we bother Lollash with it.
Yeah.
But
It's basically if Penta wants to play like one game of Codenames because we're at 10 minutes to the end of the
We
stream.
went
normally.
past time, yeah.
We went past time on both Liar's Dice and not really on this. It was mostly Liar's Dice's fault, I think.
mhm.
I don't even know if if Penta's not here, then we could just go.
Yeah.
No, he's also muted, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could just play and. Well,
Okay.
we're open for Codenames. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go use the restroom then, and let Grace know I'm gonna run late then.
Level
Mhm.
6. Level 6 is impressive.
I will be right back if somebody else wants to set up a Codenames thing.
Sure. Does anyone else know how to do it?
It's
Nope.
simple. Just go to just search Codenames on Google, and it's really straightforward. It's a copy paste link.
Okay. I'll set it up.
I will be back too.
Okay. Popped that link in there. How's it going, chat? Why don't you do a fast round using a scale of 1 to 100? It might be tough. Just shout out the right numbers at the right time. It might have worked near the end. Might have done work near the end. I just have to set up the right borders for this. Game. Play capture. I need to. Cool. I might need to change that link though, because I know that just came up for a second. Dang it.
That's all good. We don't have half the people here, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually also going to put a timer on for 3 minutes. There we go. The new link is in the group.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Hey, Penta.
How you doing?
All right, yourself?
Not too bad. I completely forgot that was not a tabletop sim.
Mm-hmm. Actually, just legit yell at me. I have the stream on. Lollash, we have 5 people. Would you like to make even teams for us?
I just looked at this link. Horse paste?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is
It does kind of sound like a shock site from 2002.
It really does.
Most people just call it glue.
What's the button to make Codenames full screen?
F11.
I think it's in the little gear at the bottom.
Well, F11 makes like a window in Chrome or Firefox full screen.
Oh, I think I'm good.
Just while we're in between segments. Panch, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Enjoy your moments in chat. Welcome to Republic.
I am back. If it
How
was not
dare
clear.
you?
Welcome back. Welcome.
Thank you.
Lollash. He might have actually fallen asleep in that period of time.
Well, we have. I mean, I could bow out, so it's just a 2v2.
I mean, 2v3
You could also
still
have
works,
3 people on
but-
one team, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
there has been another. No, it's 2. I've played a way where there's 2 teams of 2, and then one person gives the clues to both teams, but it's a little spicy.
I've done that one too.
Yeah, it works, but
Yeah,
it puts a
Why
lot
don't
of.
we do
I'm fine
that?
with-
no, that works.
If somebody wants to give clues,
I mean,
Okay,
I could for practice,
sure.
because I've never done it before. All right.
Yeah, if you want to, we can just we can divvy up the old teams. We can separate it by, I don't know, top 2, bottom 2 in Discord, so we don't have to think of anything. Moddi, Penta, Rhapsody. Does that work?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. So
We-
who's?
Oh, we got turn timers on right now.
Oh,
It's counting down.
Oh,
that's probably
So it is. We can just click next game. It's fine.
yeah.
okay.
But they are still going. Is that on purpose?
Yeah. There's a 3-minute timer for each
Okay,
turn, just
okay,
so that we
okay.
don't stall too much.
Okay. I guess it works. So I will be Spy Master, and I'm thinking up for red first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
Who's red? Who's blue?
Let's be red because our name is R.
Easy.
And
That's
we're
fair.
MP. PM.
And no pressure, as Wander will have to come up with twice as many clues. So don't worry, we
Mhm.
know how hard it
Okay.
is.
So
You're
I got
playing
3
against
minutes to
yourself.
come up with as many things as possible, or is it currently Red's turn?
It would be
No, it's Red's turn. This
Yeah.
is the timer for like your hint and us guessing, or them guessing.
Okay.
rather.
So I should come up with something immediately. In that case, squirrel for 2.
Squirrel for two.
2.
Square Crush Stadium
I
green.
think Forest and Nut.
Forest and Nut seem pretty good. Let's go with Nut first.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, and then Forest. All right, we end our turn.
Okay. Let's see. Blue's turn. Shapes for 2.
I mean,
What?
is there a debate? Shapes for 2? I mean, triangle and square.
Oh, shapes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ships.
Am I clicking or are you clicking?
Sheeps.
Sheeps.
Which one do you want? I'll click the other. Oh,
I'll
never
ta-
mind.
I'll take the blame if they were wrong, which very confused. But pass turn
Yeah.
and blue's turn.
Okay. This is hard, actually.
Yeah, you're getting the real
Mhm.
practice. You're gonna be a master at this. Have to do 2.
Because the easy clue I've got is the trap clue, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
This
Codenames.
one.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can give like a relatively limited amount that still has the trap clue, and then people pick the most likely ones first, and then avoid the final one. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's. Gosh, I am sorry.
No, it's tough,
It's no.
and you have to do 2. It's totally
Yeah.
fair.
Let's see.
I see so many funny ones. If I knew what the bad and good ones were.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Legend
a fair
of
few of
Zelda.
these that pair kind of naturally.
Legend of Zelda for 12.
I was looking at that, but that is that would have just been a whole bunch of landmines.
No, you say Gerudo.
Gosh.
Gerudo for 3, and it's Link, Model, and Dance.
I
I mean,
I'm
Go ahead.
everything
gonna
but
go
3 of these
with-
words goes with Zelda. All but 3 of these go with Zelda.
Stop talking over our
Yeah.
spy master, you
Okay.
cheaters.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Zelda for 2, and good luck.
Lincoln Green?
I think
I'm
I have
sorry.
to pass this all to you.
I
It could be Lincoln Bow though.
it could be.
I would
It
probably
could-
go Lincoln Bow.
It
before
could
I
be
would go
it could be Lincoln
Green.
Horse.
Well, we both think it's Link,
It's
right?
well,
click Link.
it's Link. Like duh.
Okay.
There was
No, this is fairer than I thought it was going to be.
there was
okay,
spirit
we're good.
there's spirit tracks. We could go wild. There's train, parachute. He gets a parachute. I think it's probably between bow and green. I think it's green, but I don't. It's.
I'll defer. I know less about Zelda.
Oops! I clicked bow, but I
Okay.
meant green.
It's fine. All right, blue.
I clicked bow.
Zelda for 2.
Oh my god. All right, Marty, I'm gonna hit you with it real. I'm gonna say they're all everything but Hollywood Stadium and space are Zelda. I'm gonna go with seal and horse.
Oh my god. Link has a
Probably
face.
the-
Doctors have a face. So Alexa rules. It's doctor.
I mean, there's the
Yeah.
Doctor in Majora's Mask. No, that's a Ocarina of Time.
This one's a little unfair, but
Yeah,
There's
Everybody
a lot of
has
water
a
in
water
Wind Waker.
temple.
thing.
He's got the iron boots. He points the hook shot at stuff. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a theater in one of them.
There is a theater in I think it's Minish Cap has a
You
theater.
can crash to the ground
Yeah.
with diving attacks.
Then there's Legend of Zelda
yeah,
Stadium.
I'm iffy on green just because like it's a very Link.
I-
Yes,
I
but
was not yeah. Green is so default for the
What
Zelda.
if he means
clue.
actually Zelda though? Like
He probably
nah,
means
we'll just-
Zelda.
We'll go
He
with,
probably means
we'll
Zelda.
go
You're
with-
right.
What, like model and
maybe I shouldn't have done
Piano?
this one.
I like it.
Good.
I'm
let's
still
go with
okay.
your first
I
two.
think it was
Let's go with
funny.
your First two.
It's worth it for the Twitch
when
clip.
people.
I had
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
There were like 7 things with Zelda, and I'm like,
It's just fair to just say
Both
Zelda, and then
teams.
we fight.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like red got the bad take because I was like Zelda for 2, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh right, there's 7. Shit. All right, whatever. You guys get the other clue. Okay. Gosh. Red team, I believe in you.
Okay.
Let's say opera for 2.
Opera
I'm
for
gonna
2.
defer
I
to
think that's-
you. I think theater.
I'm gonna say it's probably theater and piano, the 2 that come to mind. There's not much dance in opera.
Yeah. I don't know. There's you could. I don't know. You could
not
then.
really a stadium affair.
Yeah,
or a
you could
Hollywood
extend it
affair.
out. You could. I would like if it was 3 or 4. I would say Hollywood Stadium could maybe be in the same realm.
I clicked
Okay.
it and I ended.
Yeah.
Yep, you got him. Blue team, you have leak for 2.
Leak.
Probably water and seal.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was gonna. Those 2 were. I was thinking those 2 were spring, like you could spring a leak.
Also true.
Oh.
Needle.
I don't see that one.
Over on the left.
Yeah, it's on the left.
Well, you don't see how it would fit.
No, I don't see how it fit
Okay,
with
so
leak.
we know
If you-
we know water.
Oh, because you could pierce
we know
something and it could
water.
leak.
You can
Yeah,
pierce something with a needle point.
Yeah.
There you go. It's point.
Zelda could
Uh-huh,
pierce
needles are
something
probably
while
made of
doing an
iron.
opera.
Yeah.
So I already clicked water, so it's between spring and seal. I think you're right that like spring a leak is a way more direct line than seal.
Yeah,
seal
but I
is
think
just on
seal-
my brain because work.
I think Seal just goes with both Leak and Zelda.
How's it
Also
go
true.
Zelda? Oh.
You got it.
Yeah.
The what do they call them? The Saint. The
Man, there's too many Zeldas. It goes with
Yeah, there are
everything.
too many Zeldas.
It
That's
goes
why I was
with-
like second guessing that
There's
one.
too many of them.
too
Like,
many.
one in
Seal
the
We've
way.
made
in a way.
3 console generations now.
I know. There's too many games.
I'm gonna click on Seal and I'll take the blame.
Okay.
You know, so
Nice.
take the
Okay.
glory.
Do we get the +1 rule still?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
do we have another one for Zelda for 2? Do we want to try green?
Go green.
No.
Okay.
No,
then
and blue's turn.
we'll just that. If they get 2 here, then we
Raps,
might
do
have to
we
guess it.
want to go green?
Okay.
We might.
Save the
It really
treaty.
depends on what landing is here as a
I
quick.
know.
Red, it's a long shot. Plummet for 2.
I get it.
I feel
Well,
like-
Plummet for 2. I think that's,
Parachute
like, parachute.
crash. Right? Parachute crash?
Mhm.
Because if you plummet, you
I-
crash.
Let's think a moment for a bit. So plummet, iron, plummet, no. Plummet, point, plummet, no. Train, plummet, point, no.
Train plummet point. No.
This is a long shot. I'm sorry. You guys have the hard ones.
Well, thank you.
I think it could be space as well, just as kind of like where you're falling from. But I think parachute first will just boom. I think crash is probably better than space.
I think so.
I'm gonna click it.
That's fine.
Let's see. So, blue team, I'm gonna say, Zelda for 2.
Huh.
It's gotta be green and train. I imagine in the lexicon of Wander's brain, Spirit Tracks is there.
Okay. I
Zelda
trust
never
you on
went to
this one.
space. Zelda has
Not
never been to
yet.
Hollywood.
If
Zelda, there's limited springs
I
in.
would love to play a sci-fi Zelda game.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I mean, if the Nintendo Direct would have came out when it was supposed to, maybe we would have learned that Breath of the Wild 2 was in space. Ganon's in space and he's mad.
Yeah,
Dude,
sure.
Space Ganon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Mecha Ganon.
I'd love
Dude,
like,
that'd be rad. Like a
I'd be
giant
for it.
just robot Ganon.
crossover
Dude, a
cosmic horror Zelda.
Steampunk Legend of Zelda. Thank you very much. I will have 4 copies.
That's Spirit
now.
Tracks.
Yeah. Mecha Pona.
Oh, dude.
Okay, I think you're probably a better guess than me as far
I'ma
as
hit
this goes.
green.
I've never played Spirit.
Okay. And
Okay.
then I think it is train because like Iron Boots is like the only iron connection. You don't mine in Zelda. That's RuneScape. Just I'm doing the raps here. I'm doing word association.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth doing.
It's like dance and train. It really depends on what game Wander's a bigger fan of, Spirit Tracks or Majora's Mask. I mean, I'll just click on train and hope that it's right.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Do we hope that they don't get 2, or do we just go for a shot at a past clue?
Do we have anything? Do we have
I
like
don't
a?
think so, because he did Zelda again. So
Yeah.
I think we've got nothing. We'll just hit end.
My end.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go this figurine for 2.
Figurine for 2.
Figurine.
Oh, I-
Model.
None of these are leaping out to me for figurine. I guess it's trying to tie 2 together.
I feel like maybe an iron model. It's kind of like all I got. Like a small figurine made of iron. I don't know.
Look, we both agree that model has to be one of them, right? So let's click that and see if we lose.
Yes, that sounds great. Okay, we
Okay,
didn't lose
model.
yet.
So what pairs with model for figurine? The
only
iron
spring figurines.
material it's made out of.
The only thing I got is the material it's made out of being iron. If you have anything else, I'll go for it. Dance maybe it could be like but I feel like there's a better connection between dance and model than that. I think.
I have Hollywood for merchandising. Like figurines get made of Hollywood franchises.
Hmm,
I
hear it.
That's my other draw, I guess. I think no doctor, no stadium, no spring, figurine space, no space.
Figurines in space, preposterous.
Exactly. There's nothing up there. It's empty, totally.
Needle? I don't think so.
We never landed figurines on the moon.
No.
It was fake.
One small step for man, not for figurines.
Not
true.
for figurines.
I've
seen the
Buzz Aldrin
blueprint.
brought with him.
Like I'm 52 to Hollywood over iron.
I'm 53 to iron over Hollywood.
It was spring.
Yeah,
It was
spring.
Bring a leak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, heck.
I
You
was
did
about
great,
to
Wander.
say Stark for iron and model, but then I saw Hollywood. I'm like, that could go bad.
Yeah, I think that would have made me 54 for Hollywood.
At first I was struggling so hard with the Legend of Zelda clues because I was like, oh, horse and Link, that makes sense. And then I saw train, triangle, bow, green, and I'm like, seal,
Yep.
and even water. And I was like, ah, shit. I
Yeah.
gave you guys the hard one. And you got
Every-
at least the easy one. I was like, okay, I'll just give blue team the same clue like a couple more times. I probably should have just given you like Zelda for 4.
I mean, you did great.
Yes, you did. That worked out really, really well.
Yeah.
My brain immediately went to like Warhammer figurines, so I was sure it was iron.
I thought iron, as well. Just the big chunky ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones you hand
I was
paint.
disappointed that dance wasn't a Zelda clue. I was just thinking of the creepy dance they do in Clocktown.
Is there anyone else that wants to do one more as the Spy Master?
I would not mind Spy Mastering again.
Really?
That was actually
I
kind of
would
fun.
happily do it as well.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm stepping out. I don't want to be it. So,
I absolutely do not want to be it.
Wander Raps fight.
Yeah, no, Raps, go for it.
Cool.
That was a short
I'll do
fight.
I wish all fights could be like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I already had my turn. There's no reason for me to be
One
possessive.
job. Go.
All right. So then, Wander,
Okay.
just want to join my team?
Yeah.
All right.
Are
And I
you red
guess-
again, or do you want to be blue this time?
We'll be red again, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does have an R in his
Don't
name.
sound too sure.
It's true.
Well, I mean, Retro got a win on the last one, so.
Yeah. That's true. 53 or 4%. Confidence. That aggressive 1% confidence. All right. So yeah, Rhapsody, you're Spy Master,
Yes.
and you are.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just looking at everything right now. I
No
was gonna say.
problem. It's tough. Legend of Zelda. For how many? How many can link to Legend of Zelda?
Time.
There's a lot less. Man, it was just a
Yeah,
very
it's
Legend of
time.
Zelda. It was just a very Legend of Zelda focused board last time, I guess. Field, Hyrule Field.
Hyrule Field.
Oh man, that'd actually be cool, like a video game-ish themed Codenames to give you a little
Yeah.
bit more leeway.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Red. No, sorry, I just found a word that's like, no, don't do that.
Okay.
Is there a casino in a Zelda game?
I feel
Yeah.
like there is.
I feel like there is.
I think.
Which one?
There has to be like a place where you pay rupees.
Did
and
Link
just,
go
like,
to Berlin?
He's
Bermuda.
gonna probably go to Berlin before he stops out to space.
Yeah, I think
There's
so.
got to be a casino in a
Does
Zelda
he own a
game.
watch?
Or at least
There
something
is a-
like a casino.
There is a penguin in a Zelda game. I know that. I don't remember
There's
which
gotta
one
be.
though. It's one of the Game Boy ones.
Mhm.
Guaranteed, there's the color orbs.
Oh,
He's very.
you know what?
clearly-
There is plenty of gambling, but I don't know if there's actually a casino. Because
Yeah.
you can gamble
all right,
in Breath of
Red?
the Wild.
Okay, go ahead.
Red, I'm going to give you Europe 4.
Okay, Europe
4.
4.
Europe
So
4.
Berlin, obviously.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rome.
Yeah.
Okay, so Berlin, Rome.
Europe.
You do
Could
only
be
have 30
war.
seconds left.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
you come on
War.
I'm thinking war. Since we have to think
And
quick,
state.
that's my best 4. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, sure.
Let's do it. Okay. Okay.
Oh boy.
Raps is juicing.
That
Hell
was,
yeah.
That was a good opening.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Too good.
You better give them a 4,
Uh,
otherwise we're playing favorites.
Let's go. Let's go Commerce 5, Blue.
Commerce.
Damn.
What the
I
hell?
mean,
Commerce
Okay, so
5.
you know
casino,
we've got stock as well.
casino, stock,
Okay.
possibly press,
Possibly
and
check.
ivory.
Possibly check. So we're sure on casino and stock, right?
Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Is,
Casino and
Okay.
stock are
And then we've got what?
You buy
Possibly
and sell
press,
penguins,
possibly
right?
check, possibly ivory,
not ketchup.
not catch.
Let me see your finest penguins, sir.
I don't like ketchup.
I'll trade you 1 kangaroo.
Ooh,
Commerce.
those are valuable.
Yeah.
If there's
Probably
another
are.
one that pops out to you, do we just go with those 3?
I would take check before press though.
I would think
What
so
is the
too.
Going
this for
rate
3?
a penguin.
Oh, it was for 5. It's not.
5.
So we've
You
got
could've-
3 more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay.
you can
Huh.
still have them in your brain.
Yeah.
So penguins are either $500 to $20,000.
Oh, you
Okay.
checked. Thank you.
Yeah.
Red
Nice.
team, television 3.
Watch. Star.
Probably
Watch.
press.
Oh. I could see that. I could see
box.
watch. I could see box as in this. The TV is a box. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of times called that.
Okay.
And-
Let's
but
start with probably watch.
Watch
I feel like
for
watch
sure.
is.
Definitely watch.
Yeah. All right.
And-
Press probably.
Hey, what else is there? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we only have one left. So box is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the other one I mean, for commerce, I don't think between box and star, is there one of them that's more likely to be commerce?
Ooh. TV star. Yeah, you're right. I don't
So-
know. Star might be better.
I'm like barely leaning towards star, but I'm
Okay.
leaning towards,
53%.
I'm leaning toward 53%, aggressive 53%.
Nope.
I can't
That was
believe
one
you
of
did
theirs.
it.
I have clicked every single one.
I
of these
know.
So far.
This is great. This is why I don't click them. I get to complain.
You just want a patsy.
Exactly.
I get how this teamwork works.
Friendly fire
Okay.
in Codenames now too.
Gah.
Okay, blue team, Coast 2. COAST. Coast.
Host for 2.
I mean, again, Bermuda and kangaroo
Mhm.
jump out to me, but so does penguin.
Kangaroo.
But I get like an Arctic shelf is not really a coast.
I guess. Yeah.
Kangaroo, the entirety of Australia is a coast. So
Let's forget about that middle bit that's like almost desert at this
It's
think-
just
I
upper
think-
coast.
I think even Australia has probably forgotten about the middle bit.
I that very clearly have from what I've heard.
It's the deep coast.
I know it's Bermuda and Ivory Coast.
Okay. Yeah. I
But
agree
it's
with
like Ivory could have been commerce too, because Ivory
that. I
trade.
think Ivory was
I think-
one of the commerce.
I think he was trying to squeeze out the 2 clues for the one thing.
Mhm. Okay. So we'll hit Bermuda and Ivory. Do we want to try to guess like 2 then towards commerce to try to even this out? Because like staff could technically include commerce as well.
There's a couple of commerces here. That's the thing. Is like even like ruler.
Hmm. I mean, like shipping, as far as that part of commerce is concerned, box is pretty big for that. But I'm pretty sure that might be
Amazon.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe it's not. Ooh,
I don't know.
what do you think? Do we rely on Raps giving us a 3 and them
I
not
wouldn't-
getting a 3?
The thing about box is they clicked on star and it was one of ours, which means I'm gonna put the 53% on box being their TV thing.
Aggressive.
The aggressive 53%. So I'm hesitant to click on that one, even if it wasn't. So like maybe staff. Yeah, let's try staff. I'll even click on it. I'll be wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do we want to go for an extra guess or just save
No,
the 2 for next? Okay, we're gonna hit end turn then.
We'll save the kangaroos.
Red's turn.
I know. I've been thinking this whole time, but this one's a bit hard.
I believe you.
If
If you're still
Zelda
thinking-
for 3.
Wanda, do you see anything else but box that could be TV in your
Not
head?
overwhelmingly.
Nothing is jumping at me that other than box for TV.
Here, Rhapsody, I'm going to make this easier for you. I'm going to click box, and if it's their turn, then... Okay.
Okay, now yeah.
Now think. Because we're going to click on that no matter what.
Yeah. It's okay.
These are some weird final last words.
Yeah. Ketchup penguin. You know.
Ooh. The March of the Kangaroos.
Ketchup penguin would be like a Neopets paintbrush.
Australian brunch.
Orange ruler seems very topical.
The Neopets reference. I appreciate the Neopets reference. Oh
It's on
my
mobile
gosh.
now. Okay, Raps, you got
Yeah.
one?
What?
Did you come up with it, Rapsy?
It's
okay. It's okay. I thought I heard you. I thought I
I
heard you
see
say
it.
it.
Paintbrush 2.
Is it? I mean, is it Ketchup Penguin because I said Neopets paintbrush? Is it Ketchup Penguin? Am I a god?
Go for it.
What the hell?
Wow. Neopets.
I knew I couldn't just say Neopets and make it as obvious that he just guessed it.
Oh my god.
It's got to be a little. But
You
well
can't,
done,
you can't
y'all.
script it. You can't script it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So
I helped
prior
you.
to
I helped you with
Neopet-
your clue a whole lot.
Mhm.
I have to know, Rhapsody, before
Yes.
the Neopets paintbrush, what were you thinking?
Yeah, that was
Ketchup Penguin? It was like so impossible. I was getting towards fridge because one of them is cold and the other one is a condiment that isn't
Yeah.
usually stored in the fridge.
You know,
It's
honestly,
fridge
if you had
adjacent.
gone with fridge, we probably would have actually got it.
Yeah, it might have worked. I would have maybe been tempted to click server, which was the death
Yeah,
word.
but that was the dead word.
Exactly. I would have been. That's what I'm saying. Is I might have been tempted to fight for server, like, you know. But,
53.
wow.
So, according to my chat, apparently in the Madagascar movies, they did cover themselves in ketchup to play dead.
Well, there you go. An
Not,
obvious
not that
link.
it's useful.
I mean, wow. Okay, I'm psyched.
Yeah.
Clearly
I
a
love
Neopets
that.
reference.
And I also really love going for those like big like here's 4, here's 5, here's
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta work on that.
Well, I mean, they're hard. They're like,
Yeah.
like
they're wild.
Real
It
long
worked for
call.
this one, though.
Yeah. There's sometimes where it just doesn't really work. Like,
Was the
The
ivory
5.
one of the commerce ones?
yeah, it
Was
was
I right?
the-
Okay,
the-
I was-
the
okay.
library trade.
Okay.
And then there was also orange, which is part of the fruit trade with
Part
South
of the-
America. And
Yeah, I should.
Wow.
I just completely ignored orange. That's my bad.
I
Well-
ignored orange as a fruit. I was just like, the color orange.
The
You don't
color
buy
orange.
colors.
well, one
Orange
Spy
penguins.
Master worked pretty well.
Yeah.
It worked really smoothly. Almost.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
almost better than
stressful.
the opposite. Yes, like it's a lot of pressure on you, but at the same time, you're like, you know that the clues are coming from the same person. So, and as long as they're trying their best, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's less pressure.
Yeah,
in
can't
a
complain.
way, because like it's okay if you're not doing a good job. At least you're not gonna be not doing a good job for both. Hopefully,
For both. Or it's totally doomed on one side, and
Yeah.
there's nothing that could
And
have
in-
saved it anyway.
And in that case, it's like it's coming from the same brain, so you know that the other team just got a bad shake.
Yeah, I mean that same scenario plays out in normal teams of Codenames.
Yeah, totally.
One
But
side gets a 5 turn 1, and the other can't get more than 2 together.
yeah, but I think I do have to go.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think we're gonna call it here.
Sounds
Normal wrap out
good.
thing. Let's go top to bottom
Yeah.
on Discord. Moddi, what do you do? Where do you do it?
I'm mostly streaming on Twitch. The plan is to eventually get YouTube together, but I'm still not quite there with my free time. So I stream on the weekends, although I'm planning to add some midweek streams for FPS titles because parts of my community enjoy that, but most of them don't. So every weekend I'm streaming on Twitch with mostly roguelites and indie games like that. We've been playing a lot of Monster Train. And maybe tomorrow I'm going to be doing an FPS day with Tarkov and some other stuff like that.
Ooh, speaking of Tarkov, Penta, what do you do? Where do you do it?
Hey. I'm Penta. I mean, this is I play games. I talk over them. This is what we all do. Primarily Tarkov player, but I also play roguelites as well. Roguelikes. I'm not. This is a debate.
Rogue fights.
Rogue fights, exactly. Stick fighter, the roguelite. I'm waiting for it. But I have also been on the Monster Train, and been bouncing between that and Tarkov. So I'm actually live right now. Probably going to be switching over to Tarkov. So if you guys enjoy shooters / first-person survival RPG roguelike mechanic kind of nonsense, Tarkov's hard to explain. You can check that out. But that's me. I talk over games.
All right. I guess I go next in order. I'm Retramation. I play roguelikes and more. I've also been on the Monster Train over twitch.tv/Retramation, youtube.com/Retramation, playing Gungeon, Atomic Crops, Monster Train. Darkest Dungeon PvP with Rhapsody. Speaking of Rhapsody, what are you doing? Where?
I'm doing some Darkest Dungeon PvP DLC with
With me?
one and only Rito. Exactly, with you. I'm also doing some Slay the Spire. There's going to be a little bit of a development, I understand, in the Slay the Spire offerings in the next 2 weeks. Something that people have been asking me for about a year now. If that gives a little bit of hint to it. I'm also doing a lot of Monster Train at the moment, a ridiculous amount of Monster Train, and also covering Atomicrops. It is a dang good time.
It is very good.
Yeah, oh god, I love Atomicrops so much. There's like a couple rough edges I really wish they'd sand down, but like I'm looking at it and those things fade to the periphery because I just love the core gameplay so much.
I just want them to add multiplayer to that game. That'd be
yeah.
so choice.
It seems like there
It would be
should be
perfect for like splitting up into different areas.
Yeah, I hope. Speaking of splitting up into multiple different areas, Wander, what do you do? Where do you do it?
Everything. I fell off the Monster Train because I played too much of it on lunch week, and now I've just been kind of floundering. So I guess now I'm playing Desktop Goose versus Game.
All right. Well,
So, isn't the Desktop Goose, isn't that the thing that just like swims around your takes your mouse
so
away from you?
I'm gonna try and like play Doom or something with that. Trying to
sounds
steal my
Lord.
cursor on like maximum aggro mode, just to see
Doom with
how
the
that
goose taking your cursor?
Yeah.
that sounds
my
like a
God.
lot of fun.
Everybody go watch that. That's brilliant.
Oh my god. All right. Well, and you are indeed staying live, Wander?
Yeah.
All right. I am sending my Wade to Wanderbot.
Doing that as well.
Before y'all jump off, what is your favorite Monster Train clan?
Stygian Guard.
I was gonna say Stygian Guard, but now I don't want to, so I'll say Melting Remnant.
Stygian's the easiest one to get consistent wins. Well, no, Awoken's real easy. But I recently had an insane Extinguish run with Melting Remnant that completely changed what I
You
thought
had the
about
like
plan.
pile of wax that turned into like 7 little boys, didn't you? Yeah.
Yep. With the
I-
double
I-
Extinguish relic off the start.
I'm the weird guy that has just head over heels in love with Umbra because that is like purely the most